What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing tonight?
So,
So, welcome to Bourbon Budz. Um, we have we have been kind of scrambling a little bit because we were not prepared at all for today. We just came back from Nashville a couple days ago, so it was kind of got a little hectic. Uh, but in case you guys don't notice out there, we do have a special guest on the show tonight. So I want everybody to come up in the comments and give a warm, loving Bourbon Budz welcome to our brother, Mr. Clay Johnson, with Oak and
Oak and
Cedar.
Cedar. And if y'all don't mind, go ahead and give Oak and Cedar a like, follow, share.
That'd be
Absolutely.
great. I love that. Thank you guys.
So we typically, kind of go off the wheel on what we're going to do at night. We don't really know how we're going to do it. We kind of wing it every day. Mr. Clay was generous enough to come out and bring some bottles that not only have we never heard of. I've never seen half of it. But the cool thing about all of them is they're all somewhat local between Louisiana and Mississippi, except for one of them. But there is still some Louisiana affiliation with it. So we were fortunate enough to have some JT Mellick on hand. So we threw JT Mellick up in the mix. But tonight's spread, we're starting out with Whiskey Trees Triple Cask. That is the high rye.
So that's actually their cigar blend.
Yes.
Luca was mentored by Nancy Fraley on how to do a cigar blend.
Right.
So everybody thinks it's just it's finished in cognac or it's finished a certain way. When the fact is, it has to do with the distillation process.
Right.
It's distilled on the lees. So they take the spent yeast and introduce it back into the distillation process later on, and it makes that more oily mouthfeel that partners well with a cigar.
So I'm stupid
Wonderful.
excited about that. I hope we land on that because I'm a
Right,
big fan
me
of
too.
cigar blends. So next,
Josh.
behind that, we've got Rich Grain Distilling, which was actually shut down back in 2020 due to COVID. And Mr. Clay found this bottle this year on the shelf out in Mississippi.
Yeah, Cleveland, Mississippi, man. I was doing a bourbon hunt. I travel a lot for work. Cleveland, Mississippi is one of the places I go to a lot. And I was at this little shop called Jack's Package Store. And while I was in there, I saw this bottle. I mentioned it in my video, and I just put it back on the shelf. Didn't think about it. And I said, I'll go visit the distillery on the way home. I visited the distillery on the way home, and it was a big empty warehouse.
You were by yourself.
So yeah, I was the only person visiting that distillery. But turns out one of my YouTube subscribers saw that video, reached out to me, and said, "Hey, I live in Jackson. I know everything about these guys." So we just met up at my hotel and did a little, impromptu bottle share.
Right.
That's awesome.
And he brought a couple bottles from Rich Grain that he had,
Right.
and we tried it. It was real neat, man. So just hearing the story about it, the unfortunate way they had to shut down because of COVID, like you said. But I went back immediately and found that bottle.
Absolutely. Well, and that's part of the whole bourbon game. It's not just the juice. Sometimes it's the backstory. Sometimes it's some things are just very simple, run of the mill stuff, but they age it for an extra 5 years, but there's so much intriguing shit in it. That's one of the things to me that would catch my attention. Oh, they shut down. You can't find it anymore. Fuck that. Give it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's one that I also hope we land on because I may never see it again. Now the third bottle is not actually Heaven Hill. It's actually the Louisiana Bourbon Fest 2025 Infinity Barrel, which is
72 different bourbons and whiskeys, including a bunch of unicorns.
Yeah, so Pappy 10, Pappy 12, Pappy 15. This is
Jack 14.
that's
GTS.
crazy. 70 to have 72 different pours is crazy in itself. Let alone to have it full of unicorns. Like it looks like the stream went down. Like we have Cox Cable out here, and sometimes it just does not. I don't mean it's. I don't want to be derogatory because one of our best friends works for Cox. He's a manager, and when it's good, it's great.
Yeah.
But I think it's where we live. It's just hit and miss. Sometimes.
It's that monopoly on services like that.
That's right.
I mean, you got to deal with what you get.
It is
But
what it is.
no,
Yeah, they've been having issues with all kind of shit.
yeah, AWS has been down.
Yeah.
But no, what I and you guys said that you hadn't been to a bourbon festival like that before. So what I learned, I've only been to two, and after my very first seminar, what I learned real quick was I'm going to grab a bottle that's almost empty,
Right.
put it in my backpack, and bring it to every one of these seminars has 4 or 5 different tastings. if I taste all 4 or 5 at every seminar, by the third one of the day, I'm done.
Darn.
So why don't I just take a little baby sip out of each one, then pour the rest of it into this bottle and take it
And
home,
make you
Dude, that's
create-
genius.
create the infinity bottle. So I did that in NOLA after my first seminar. So I missed 7-3.
Right.
And then at this one, I said, you know what, I'm going to start the game that way.
Right.
And
Awesome.
I brought that to the Wild Turkey VIP bottle share. So that's got Beacon and Triumph in it.
So by the way, Clay, this if you see the name Mr. Kevin Harris up
Yeah.
in the comments, Mr. Kevin Harris is the Sound 228 out of Biloxi.
Okay.
He is also Man Cave Candle Company, and he provides us with our wax melts and our candles.
Oh, fantastic.
He makes Bourbon Budz smelling, or bourbon scented, I should
Right.
say. But Kevin,
Hopefully it doesn't smell like the Bourbon Budz.
Oh.
Right.
well, it depends. It depends on what time of day and what day of the week. So no, Mr. Kevin
So,
Kevin is
uh,
they're incredible.
Guys, if you don't know, if you haven't won one, you
Yeah.
haven't smelled it, there you go.
Incredible.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, Mr. Kevin is the one who provides that for us, and like I say, he's also the Sound 228 out of Biloxi. So if you go download the Sound 228 app, they've got their own internet radio station, and they are big time supporters of the local music scene as well as the national scene, and mixing it all together. It's a really jam up station. They do some
Awesome,
really
Eric.
badass things.
What's
They
up,
do
Scott?
multiple podcasts a month. They do a bunch of stuff, man. Great people in the music industry, but on top of that, really good people.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out Kevin Harris. And Kevin, if you're still watching, go
And-
check out Oak and Cedar and Mr. Clay Johnson. I think that there may be some cool things that can work out between the two of you. So
Maybe
check
so.
that out. So yeah, behind that, we're coming in with Acadian Lore. Do you know the city that's made in?
Yeah, Prairieville.
That's in Prairieville.
That's at Sugarfield Spirits.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that.
So what?
So
So
that's actually in Gonzales, right here.
Gonzales. Yeah. So,
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm from Angie, so when it gets down to that part of the world, it's just all sea monsters to me. It's all the same town, right? It's kind of like when people talk about like Metairie, Kenner, New Orleans. It's kind of
Right.
the same thing. Or which somebody's gonna be mad at me about that. Or St. Tammany Parish, Mandeville, Madisonville, Covington. It's the same
all the same.
town.
The North Shore.
The North Shore. But
yeah.
Acadian Lore, it's 8-year-old Kentucky bourbon, and it was set down here and finished in rum barrels for I want to say 14 or 15 months in the Louisiana heat.
Oh shit.
So the sweetness that you get from those rum barrels just accentuates what is already in the
But
bourbon.
it already started out as an 8-year, so I mean,
Yeah,
you're approaching the 9.5 year mark.
it is.
I'm a big 10-year guy. I love 10-year bourbons. I haven't found a 10-year I don't like.
The only
When you put time in Louisiana heat and humidity too, that doubles or triples the amount of time it's in here. So every year here is 2.5 years in Kentucky.
right.
That's fair. So yeah, now I'm really interested in that.
So which makes sense to why, and I'm going on a whim here, but that's why the Texas bourbons are good.
And I agree with that. I've found it. I
Well,
have a newfound love for a lot of the Texas bourbons.
Yeah.
It's a lot of heat, not a lot of humidity, so they do lose a lot to Angel Share that way.
Right.
Right.
Where we get to retain a lot of it.
So after that, there's this small sample bottle. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, this is what made us. We were gonna do a Russell's Reserve episode, and this bottle is what made me say, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
We're going
We're
here.
gonna do a Louisiana episode.
Yeah. So this is actually from Crittenden's.
Yeah.
This is a Crittenden's American Light Whiskey. When you said it was what 143 or 148,
I think the guy told me 148 proof.
140. This is
Oh,
some
so it's
hazmat.
hazmat.
Crittenden's.
It's hazmat. It is hazmat for sure.
It's probably a good thing that there's only enough for some taste of it, because I'm telling you,
Right.
I got to be on a bus at 8 a.m. and it's going to be rough. But oh my God, I wish I can. I hope we try that.
So back in 2020, whenever the world was ending, all the distilleries switched to making hand sanitizer.
Right.
They were pumping out as much hand sanitizer as possible. That's what that was. They just didn't put the glycol in it
Right.
to gel it up. They reserved some to the side, and the Mississippi Sippers, which is a great crew out of Mississippi. The Mississippi Sippers, Scott. Oh, 153. That's right. So,
Holy shit.
thank you, Scott. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Scott.
153 proof. Yeah, that's Whiskey Curious. So that's the guy I gave you, Scott. I gave them a couple of your cigar batches that you made for me.
Appreciate
that,
that. Thank you.
So yeah, the Mississippi Sippers got a hold of it and oaked it, and then gave it back to Matt Crittenden. And Matt said, "There's no way this will work." And he took a sip. He said, "Son of a gun."
Well, so that's absolutely intriguing to me. I cannot, man. We may, even if it doesn't land on that
Just take a
little bit,
taste
we
of
may
it.
have to take a little taste of that.
Absolutely.
Well, last but not least, we had to go to the Old Faithful JT Mellick 6-year.
Yep.
Which, aside from the fact that it's not bourbon, it's also Louisiana born and bred. And I'll be honest, JT Mellick is doing their thing. I mean, I've never had a bad JT Mellick, but the cash strength store picks, I've picked that over Stag in a blind.
For sure.
And it's like, holy shit. And I love Stag. Stag's one of my top 5. And I'm like, there's no way.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Every time.
It was, dude, I am a huge fan of JT Mellick. This is still the first batch of 6-year. Absolutely incredible. Recently for Halloween, our friends Doug and Trish, we went out to their place and they have a bottle of the second batch. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If you see Mellick 6-year on the shelf right now, grab it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You got to get it.
I got to go out to Rouse's. Rouse's on Gauze and Slidell absolutely has some right now.
Oh, they got it. All the Rouses I've been in Thibodeau have got the Epicurean and they got the new one by Nichols, and it's man, two great bourbon stores. And then Bayou Side typically has.
And you know, the Little Rouse's has been having some.
Yeah. They do baskets almost year round.
Yeah.
I know, like our buddy Mitch, he just randomly goes one day during the week, and he's been finding some nice allocated bottles. Just
Which case is it?
It's the one by Nichols.
yeah, it's the one by Nichols.
So it's a new one, but it's a smaller one.
Right.
The Epicurean in the middle of Thibodeau is a massive
Well,
one.
Doug says they have plenty in
Yeah,
Thibodeau.
I'm gonna have to grab one off too. Daddy, I don't think the captions are off. I see it.
Bayou Side has some too.
I'm not sure. So anyway, so that's our 6 bottles that we're gonna randomly select tonight.
My captions are working.
In typical fashion, we're going to do some other crazy shit tonight because that's what we like to do. And also, we want to set ourselves up for success starting out tomorrow morning for our 7-hour bus ride out to Fort Walton Beach, Florida for the 2nd annual Battle of the Bands out at Downtown Music Hall. By the way, huge shout out to Mr. Justin Curtis. Thank you for helping put all of this together, and we're really excited about being out there this weekend.
Yep.
But yeah, so in true fashion, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel here shortly. But before we do that, we're going to start our first giveaway off. So tonight's first giveaway, Aiden's got to set it up. But it's going to be a Bourbon Budz cigar cutter. So we want you to come in the comments.
You can even
the word.
comment if you want a chance to win too. Also, just because you're on the.
But this one is actually a different layout.
You know.
This is the one with Bourbon Budz written across the top and all things bourbon on the bottom. And it's got the bottle of bourbon and the Glencairn on the blades. And it's got our Bourbon Budz logo on the pouch. But it is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's gorgeous, man. Oh,
That's
some heft.
that is courtesy.
Got some heft.
That is courtesy of our system. Miss Tammy Waits with T3 Treasures and Gifts. Thank you so much, Tammy, for everything you do. Now, before we move on to this first bottle, I do have to apologize about one thing. Last week we said we were going to try to be bottling this barrel, and we did not get bottles in time. So, unfortunately, we will not be bottling tonight, and we also will not be bottling next week. So, we're going to let this sit for another week or two before we bottle it. We are going to sample it again tonight, though. So,
Yep.
And depending on when Mr. Clay has to get out of here, is going to determine when we sample this. So we'll see.
At least
We
gotta
gotta
let him
have
have
some.
Yeah.
Now, y'all come in the comments with the word cut, and just like every other stream, make sure you share this stream and come in the comments with the word shared for tonight's big giveaway. Now, Aiden, wheel up. Diego, what's up, Diego? Up in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you where you're not at, Diego. You're not at the Bourbon Budz dungeon over here. You know, I didn't get my lunch with you today. I'm kind of upset. All right, so first pour tonight. Let's see what it's gonna be. You want to go ahead and shuffle them up a little bit, Aiden? All right, that'll work. Now,
Awesome to see
see if I got
everybody
this
coming
bottom
in.
wheel practice. All right, we good. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3,
Go.
go. All right.
Oh, that was awesome.
So we've been doing it enough. I think we got it time. But the problem with the wheel is it seems like some people feel like the same people tend to win over and over. The truth of the matter is that, it's kind of like algorithms on Facebook, right? If you the same shit, that you keep doing the same shit, and you're going to keep seeing the same shit. So we keep getting the same people.
I'm
Oh, yes.
excited about that one, man.
Me too.
All right. So it looks
Hell
like
yeah.
it's going to be the Whiskey Tree Cigar Blend Triple Cat. Pretty excited about that. Now, you want to give them a little more backstory about that while we're going ahead and pouring it?
Absolutely. So River Ridge down in New Orleans is the store pick for that. In fact, if you go to River Ridge
Mm-hmm.
today or early tomorrow and buy one of their store picks, you enter into their allocated lottery. They got the entire BTAC lineup. They got some Pappies. They got a Jack 14, all kinds of goodies.
I wonder
gonna
if
be
we
in
can
that
get
lottery.
the bus parked right there.
And I
Right.
tell you what, I will be there at 11 a.m. picking up a couple bottles and getting a few more tickets for myself. But Nancy Fraley from Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend fame trained and mentored Luca on how to do this cigar batch. So it's finished in 3 different casks. It's Calvados, Alvados, and Calvados, Cognac, and Armagnac casks. It's
Shit.
I'm telling you, man, this is a killer pour.
Well,
Smells
so
great.
you know, I've always been, since I've tried any of 7.3's products, I'm a really, really big fan of the 4-grain single barrel. They had a 103 proof
The Bywater.
release. They had
Yeah,
a Bywater
the
4-grain. That 103 was, oh,
You know they're getting rid of that label, right?
are you serious?
They're folding everything into the Whiskey Tree line. So Whiskey Tree is going to have the high rye, the weeded, and the 4-grain Bywater in it.
Okay, so I mean, as long as the juice is still
Yeah,
available,
it's still going
I'm
to have
all
the
right with
juice,
it.
but it's
Yeah,
going to be
different-
folded into
yeah.
under the Whiskey Tree
Right.
line, which
Yeah,
breaks my
that's-
heart.
I like the Bywater, man.
Which means if you find a Bywater bottle, you may
might
want
wanna
to
get
pick
it.
it up.
Right.
Like 5 or 6.
I'm gonna have to grab a few of them because I love me some. Is
know-
that the one that broke the chair? It is 4-grain, yeah. And I was pretty upset about that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh my God, this smells absolutely
Well,
incredible.
You know, technically it was the chair that broke it.
This needs to be a
Or
cologne.
Chet.
This is insane.
The nose on this, man.
The nose is insane. So you obviously can tell it's it's triple cask. It's got this. It's very oaky, forward, but it's not the traditional. When you smell something and it's really oaky, a lot of times, right? It usually oaky forward is kind of like leathery, fucking. It's robust. This is more. It blends real well with the sweet. It's got a little sweetness.
Definitely pick up on some like red fruit, some
Yeah,
cherry
dark fruit.
Yeah,
I'd say dark cherry, or
That I do get that rye spice,
I get a little rye spice, which
which
I
is I guess
always say it's rye. When I think the spice, I'm like, oh,
it's a rye spice, but it's like the allspice. It's
We're much less seasoned in ryes than we are in bourbons. We, for the longest, we didn't like rye at all.
right.
I think the rye that changed that for us was Bullet Rye, Old Fashioned. No, it was the Russell's Rye.
it was
Old
the
Fashioned.
Russell's rye.
And then we bought a bottle of. We tried the Bullet Rye at Bullet, and it changed the game.
Chris said the triple cask is so good. Chris, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
So yeah, I'm getting the dark fruit. I definitely get the oak. It's and a little bit of the rye. Look,
I get the spice,
I'm still
and I like
excited
it.
about
Yeah.
this. Well, look, in traditional Bourbon Budz fashion, and for Mr. Clay's first time, we're gonna go ahead and give out a huge cheers, guys.
Cheers to Oak and Cedar.
And yeah, to Oak and Cedar. And by the way, let us know what you're drinking with us tonight, guys. You know we always like to know. Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So immediately,
That went from that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Is what I'm gonna say.
so immediately, I get the rye. You taste that rye forward.
Oh yeah.
The oak is there, which is something that I really, really like in rye bourbon. When I find rye whiskeys or high rye bourbons, I like when there's oakiness in the rye.
111 proof too.
Yeah, so it's 111. It's got a little bite to it, but it doesn't. The sweet doesn't follow. So I don't find the dark fruit is as prominent on the palate as it
No,
is on the
no,
nose.
no.
Not even close.
That's a good one, Doug.
When you smell of it.
Yeah. Tammy, that is true.
Yeah, Doug, that Penelope cigar session is. I mean, let's just be honest here. I haven't
So,
smoked Penelope. I don't
Clay
know.
doesn't know the story. You want to tell him about the
Penelope, Penelope.
Penelope?
Let me tell you how this
Well,
works. I'll
so-
give this to you, and it takes a couple seconds, but I'll give it anyway.
All right.
We're sitting at that dining table, and
It was like Christmas.
yeah, we're drinking some old fashions, and we're having a good old time. And all night, he's like, "Man, dude, my brother-in-law's telling me about this Penelope. Got to get Penelope." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm listening." We're still kind of young in this bourbon shit.
Just like
So-
right when we first started
Dude,
out.
this went on for like an hour and a half. We sat at this table, and I'm like, well, shit, if it's that good, show me a picture of it. I'll go look for it. So he pulls up the regular Penelope 4-grain, and he shows me the bottle, and I grab his phone, and I did. Penelope? And he's like, yeah, Penelope. And I'm like, Penelope? Yeah, Penelope. Penelope? And he did. What the fuck? And that was it.
Wrong for a whole hour.
That's great.
And so now it's
Now it's
the
Penelope.
inside joke.
Look,
So
Penelope.
you know, it's Penelope.
But what we didn't know back then, and obviously back when, that was earlier and Penelope didn't have as much. Penelope didn't have as many different variations. What I've come to discover from there is Penelope is like top 3 to me. And
That's great.
they make,
Yes.
and people talk, oh, it's MGP, is this, and I don't give 2 shits what it
That
is.
whole collection.
Yeah. I don't give 2 shits what it is.
Yeah.
Penelope is awesome. I love it.
There's a reason, all right. So let's talk music for a second, right? People hate on Nickelback. They dog on them all the time, but they sell out every single
We
every single.
and we
concert.
say it.
So
There's two.
Penelope, it's MGP, but there's a reason all of these people, whenever they want to source, they source through MGP because it's good.
Right.
I mean,
Right. So that's
Look,
we
Penelope's
joke.
the
We
shit.
say there's 2 types of people. There's people who like Nickelback, and there's people who
lie
lie
about
about
it.
Yeah,
And the
lie
truth
about liking
Devil
Nickelback.
Went Down to Georgia.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a killer. Nickelback's Devil. Have you heard that?
was
Nickelback's Devil Went Down to Georgia.
have not.
Oh my gosh.
You're looking it up.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
when you look at Penelope and you go down to even their regular 4-grain, it's good.
Doug's-
There's only like 2 bottles that I was like, it didn't live up.
Must be a liar.
right. That's what he's like. Rightfully
Yeah.
so. Yeah, they suck.
No, but there's only 2 bottles of Penelope that I can say it's not that it's bad. It didn't live up to the hype that I made for it because of drinking other Penelopes. We just tried the Omega. Oh, what the fuck?
The Omega's killer.
The Founders Reserve, the straight wheat.
Yeah.
So the wheated is to me top 3 wheats
Yeah.
that I've had. But then you take the straight wheat Founders Reserve and it's like extra aged wheated and it's like holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
I need 6 of these. It's just everything about I think my worst one I've tried was the single barrel on the estate collection. I just
Right.
wasn't impressed with it. But it was good. It just wasn't Private Select or it wasn't Founders Reserve. So I mean it was good. But yeah. So anyway, back to this 7.3 product. Look,
It's amazing.
well, so I'm a big fan. I like if the sweetness that I'm gonna get, I like it on the nose. I don't want some overwhelmingly sweet shit on my palate. That's just me. I like a little bite. I like some oakiness.
So
Yeah.
to me, it goes sweet straight in the like robust. Actually, the first sip, it gave me the Kentucky hug.
Mhm.
It burned all the way down. It was great.
I mean, that's
Well, it's not a Kentucky hug. Cajun cuddle.
That's
Cajun
it.
cuddle.
It's a
That's what
Cajun
it is.
cuddle. Well, it gave me the Cajun cuddle.
Hey, y'all write that shit down. We got to remember that. Cajun cuddle. It's impressive. And I always go back. I guess it should get to the point now that I think when I think of Louisiana bourbon and I think of Mississippi bourbon and Texas bourbon, that I can quit saying
I get
it's crazy that
Yeah.
it's good because it's from here. It's good.
get a.
Yeah.
You know those like peppermint size red cinnamon candies?
Fireballs.
It's not a fireball. It's like a peppermint, but it's just solid red. I don't know what you call them.
So it's the grandma candy.
Nobody knows what they're
Yeah.
called.
It's
Your
the,
grandma has them.
it's the red grandma candy.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
that.
Yeah.
So I kind of get that.
That's from the
On
rye.
the- on
Yeah,
the palate,
absolutely.
you
That's
know
from the
that-
rye. That's from the rye. And that's probably from one of the fish.
That's a great idea. We need to trademark that Cajun cuddle.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already kind of did it.
So that means we can't make our neck shirts to say, "Come get some Cajun cuddles."
Right.
Because our first one says, "My first language is swersive." Hey, we did swersive.
Worsive.
It's like how you write in cursive. We
Yeah.
speak in swersive.
That's what's up.
Speaking in cursive, yeah.
Yeah, we speak it in
Swersive.
I
cursive.
love it. I love it.
Cinnamon disc.
Yes.
That's
So-
it.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Scott's my friend that's full of that type of information.
Well, so
I'll
look,
call it useless
we
because he's
we have a like
So
Cody will
like
do that.
good.
Doug will do that. Trish will do that. We have a couple.
And so that's what changed the game for us when we went from the
Something,
pre-recorded to the live.
Yeah.
Is it's so much cooler to sit down right here and be able to interact back and forth because there's so many times somebody comes up and like, "What about this?" And you're like, "Oh, that's it." It makes the difference. Now,
Look, you can start selling shirts.
right?
People
So
will buy them.
Before we rank this pour, go ahead. Here's your last chance to put cut in the comments for your chance to win a Bourbon Budz cigar cutter. CUT. We're going to start the countdown on that very, very, very short.
Beautiful. Man, that's
Go ahead and start that up.
everything I've ever had from Whiskey Tree's been good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now I did do a couple blinds where they didn't come in super high.
Second countdown.
My weeded, I did a Where's the Wheat tasting. I had their weeded bourbon in there. It came in relatively low. I think it came in like 6 out of 7.
Yeah.
But we did the Louisiana this past Sunday night. I did my Louisiana whiskeys blind with oak and cedar.
Right.
And Scott was on it, and so was
What's up, James?
Jim Barber. But we didn't do this when we did the high rye. I came in pretty high as well. But JT Millick, like you were saying earlier, that one won.
They stepping that game up, dude.
It was a 118. It was a regular 118.
Right? So, all right, guys. That's going to be the last chance at the cutter. Aiden, go ahead and throw the wheel up on the screen. Let's make sure that we got everybody accounted for. You would think that with a Wi-Fi router right there, like
Right.
this TV would want to run through the wall. Look. You end up ordering shit you don't remember ordering. It happens.
That'll happen.
Maybe so,
Right.
man. Maybe
So
so.
we've got some serious cooperation here on this cutter. I don't think all these people smoke cigars, but either way, here it is.
I know for a fact some of them do.
Well, so here's what we're gonna do on the count of 3, guys. We're gonna go ahead, shuffle it up a little bit. I know some people ain't be liking that wheel and shit. Shuffle it up.
Is my name on there?
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's Oak and Cedar. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All right, that's good, Aiden. So
Yeah.
on the count of 3, guys. 1, 2, 3, go. Bam. Good luck to everybody, and thank y'all all for participating. We really appreciate it.
Courtney says, or remembering how you got home.
Yeah,
Oh, come on. I'll be.
yeah. Cody's first time here. He,
Or you go to the bathroom
You
you
don't
don't
even
remember
remember.
going to.
all right, so here we go.
What?
No way.
No way.
What?
You can't make that shit up.
No way. Is it going to stop on
So,
you?
Brandon, what you do to get on the list, during the stream, we're going to tell you what to type in the comments.
never
You type it in the comments
Holy
and put you
shit.
in for the random giveaways.
Dude,
Y'all
congratulations.
show some love in the comments to
Brandon?
Oak Cedar himself, Mr. Clay Johnson. There you go. You can
Thank you,
check
man.
that one off on the list.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I said it had some heft to it. It absolutely does.
Look,
man.
you see, we even shuffled the wheel.
You did.
I mean, you notice, guys, he had no clue he was going to win.
Yeah. So Brandon, there's 2 more giveaways.
So there's 3 more.
There's more giveaways. And he's going to give you instructions on how to get on these in a little bit.
Yeah. So, and
He
the,
said it was pretty
there is
straightforward.
4. And the reason there's 4, so there's 3 more random giveaways in the middle of the
We do a
stream.
big giveaway.
But if you share the stream and come in the
Share
comments
stream.
with the word shared,
Yep.
it puts you on the big giveaway at the end of the night.
Yep.
At the very end of the podcast, we do the big giveaway. So there's your instructions. Pay attention to us. I'll tell you exactly what to do.
But Brandon, thanks for logging in, buddy. I appreciate that. I just sent him a text message.
So do we.
It's,
We
Awesome.
appreciate
We really appreciate you.
Figure Clay was.
Well, look, that's we call that beginner's luck. This is his first time here, so
So whenever he showed up at my house this past Sunday, the first thing he did was he pointed in the corner and said, "What the crap is that?" It was a giant Wild Turkey barrel Bluetooth speaker that I got at Bourbon Fest.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, so I can see why he thinks it.
I didn't necessarily win it. Somebody else did. And I walked up to him and I said, "Hey man, congratulations on the barrel. What are you gonna do with it?" He's like, "I don't know. My wife doesn't want me to bring it home. Do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah."
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So again, y'all show some love in the comments to Mr. Clay, and look, welcome to the team. Here we go.
Thank you, man. I
this is
appreciate
why
you.
It's all fun. Now we're gonna go ahead and rank this 7-3. Now, in traditional fashion, when we have guests on the show, we always let the guests go first. Now I know you're a little more seasoned than most people in most cases. I would think. You sound like you know more about it than a lot of the
I've
people.
only been in this for a year.
And you know,
Well, look, for only being in it for a year, you got a lot of knowledge about it. So.
you do. And we respect that. We appreciate that. But on the flip side, you'll notice when we're going through the bottles, we shuffle who goes first. And the reason is because sometimes some of us tend to, now that you're saying that, this is kind of what I feel.
Right.
I want to know your honest opinion on this bottle. Now, we're going to do a 1 through 10 each, and we're a cumulative score of 30.
Right.
So 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
Fractional scores too, or no?
But we try to stay away from the fractional because
Okay.
by the end of the podcast, none of us remembers what they were.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
But so give us your honest opinion on
My honest opinion on this is probably an 8 on this bottle. I mean, I absolutely love this bottle. I think River Ridge did a great job picking it. I think Luca did a great job working on it, and I think Nancy did a great job training Luca on how to do the dadgum thing.
Yeah.
It works with everything, and if you get a chance to partner this with a cigar, absolutely do it. Absolutely do it. You want to give that an 8.
So 8. And look, that's a great way to start. Now, before we continue with that, I want you to see that last comment.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
And that is for you. So Miss Tammy with T3 Treasures and Gifts, every now and then she'll throw some random things that there's only one. And you got it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, Miss Tammy, I'm going to have to get together with you on some things.
Yeah,
So.
she is also, she makes our Glencairns.
Okay.
She makes, she did a barrel. He makes our cutters, our cigar ashtrays,
Engraves our flask.
our
everything.
flask, everything. And look, she does incredible, incredible work. Yeah, go ahead, Brandon. Go grab some. We'll be here. We got plenty time to go. So, John, you want to go or you want me to go?
It doesn't matter. I'm with Clay. I was giving it an 8 before he said an 8. I really like the nose. To me, it has what I call the rye nose.
Yeah.
I get the.
So I get the
spiciness.
sweetness on the front end too, though. I mean,
And
I
I
get,
do.
Mhm.
I get the sweetness, and like I said, it tastes like the cinnamon disc candy to me, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I like the flavor. I like the flavor.
having some
profile.
issues over there. Aiden? Oh, okay.
And that's what I get the most of on the palate is that cinnamon note, and I like it. Almost
yeah.
like, you know.
Well, so what I will ask the question of is, what's the price point on this bottle?
This was $79.99.
Okay, so $80. And look, hey, Bayou Cash, what's going on? So my thing is, and I tell this to anybody, don't get me wrong, I understand that everybody's budget is different, everybody's availability and budget is different, but the fact of the matter is, there is a certain range that typically most pours are good. To me, that range is 50 to 80 bucks. You almost can't go wrong in that range. Now you start getting under 50 and it's like, all right, I found some $20 bottles that are incredible, and I found some $200 bottles that throw that shit in the long grass.
100%,
So,
yeah.
you know, and there's always the exceptions, but I feel like that $50 to $80 price range, it's pretty hit. You don't hit a whole lot of misses in that range, just like the 10-year range. So at 80 bucks, I think that's a fair price for that bottle. That is incredible.
Yeah.
I am a huge fan of the sweetness on the nose, and it lingers away on the palate. You don't get as much sweet on the palate. I don't get as much cinnamon. I do get the oakiness on the palate, but not as prominent as the nose. I get more of the rye, the kind of like, I guess, I know the cinnamon is in that bacon spice range, but it's almost like an allspice, but with the oakiness. But the dark fruit, the dark cherry on the nose is beautiful. It complements it very well. I think it's staggering. It's trying to get to that 9, but it's close. And I think being a Louisiana product makes me feel more that way. But I will say, I think that solid 8.
Yeah, I think if you went in line and didn't know it was Louisiana,
Oh.
I'd still give it an 8.
Oh yeah, a solid 8.
Mhm.
And so one of the things that a lot of people don't look at is the way we rank bourbon. Most of the time, we're ranking it against the stuff that we're drinking with it.
So, Clay, have you ever had Stranahan's? I actually went to the Stranahan's distillery in Denver a couple months ago. So, yes, I've had all the Stranahan's. I had a chance to try about 6 of their snowflake whiskeys. They only release once a year.
Good news was, so did my yard. My yard got to try one. We
Snowflake?
poured a bottle of Stranahan.
No.
It was terrible.
And
Which Stranahan's?
it was
Was the Blue Peak?
No, it was
No.
a yellow label. It was
yellow
terrible.
label was horrible.
And I don't know if it was just, no, not yet, Taylor. But we actually still got a little rum in this barrel for it. And if Mr. Clay's okay with it, we'll put a pour in there with it. I mean,
100%. Yeah.
so after we filled the 2 bottles up from last episode, we got a little more rum in.
Doug,
Yeah, the Stranahan's was terrible. It was,
what was it?
Well, Stranahan's is single malt whiskey. It's American single malt.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that are not really versed in Scotch, Irish whiskeys, things like that, tend to stray away from that.
Yeah.
But once you try some of the more finished products, especially the Snowflake line, because those are only released once a year, the first weekend in December, people wait in line for that for days.
so I could see where that could be better. I'm telling you, I think it was a single barrel. and it might have even been a cash crown, but it was like, and
Yeah.
it wasn't like it was a
Wasn't
neck
good.
pour. I mean, I had been in the bottle, and
Yeah.
so we ended up pouring that out. A Dickel 15 was terrible.
The minerality in Dickel.
Oh, it was
Get you.
terrible. And you know what? I would go back to it later and try it. For me, the yellow label needs oxygen and plenty. It was well, they got plenty here. It's
And
still
he's
airing out in the
he's a
yard.
Scotch guy.
Oh, it was
Like
terrible.
Scott, whenever I did my Oak and Cedar, we do a monthly bottle share, which I want to invite you guys to the next one. It's going to be December 13th on the Saturday.
That actually works because we'll be in Biloxi on the 20th, so that works. Yeah, we'll be here.
But we're doing the best of 2025 for that one, and we're also doing a raffle, charity raffle, and a gift exchange.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah,
it's gonna be a good time.
You
Oh,
will
I
for
can be
sure.
there. I can.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
you
probably
be doing some hunting, but I
I'll
can.
probably be hunting.
For sure. But we in September we did Scotch Timber, and
Okay.
Scott brought most of the bottles that we used for that night.
Well, if you're doing best of 2025, I'm just gonna go out on a whim and I'm gonna say
The B525.
It's beef, dude. Have you tried it?
Oh shit! I have a bottle.
What the fuck?
It's great.
Oh my god! Like, so everybody talked and rant and rave about the C923, and it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's compared to everything else. I mean, I've got like 7 different ones.
Right.
Compared to everything else, the C923 was lights out better. And then the B525 came, and I'm like, no way. Like, it's got to be like the rest of them. What the fuck?
The way we're doing it for the best of 2025. First off, we do the blind,
Right.
and we're doing the blind based on all the bottles that won the bottle shares throughout the year. So we have 13 going into the blind.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah. And then so we had a couple months where 2 bottles won, right? They tied. And then the rule is for the bottle share, bring a bottle that you discovered. It doesn't have to be from 2025, but something you discovered in 2025. Maybe you drink Jack Daniel's Old Number 7 for the first time this year.
Right.
Bring it. Come on.
Well, we'll have an infinity barrel.
There you go.
That
That's brand new.
Right.
That'll be the one because
There you go.
I think when you sample this at some point, you're going to be like, okay, what the fuck? Because it's insane.
good.
It's
I'm excited to try.
yeah. It's
Really,
all right. So again, congratulations to Mr. Clay on this cutter. We're going to go ahead and get our second giveaway started up. Let me know when you're ready. All right. So our second giveaway tonight is going to be a Bourbon Budz Rocks Claims. Right. All right. So all of you know we are big Glencairn fans, but there are certain things that go better in the rocks glass. There's certain, some of the higher proof stuff goes better in the rocks glass. Doesn't choke down so much. And on top of that, we know a bunch of ice drinkers. So
Irish whiskey too is better. It's always better watered down.
right.
The
Just to
less
give
of
you an
Irish whiskey you
idea.
can taste, the better it is.
What that looks like.
I never thought of it that way, but you're absolutely right. So what I want you
Get
guys to do is come in the comments with the word rocks, ROCKS. Give you a chance to win the rocks glass.
Get auto corrected to ticks. All right, got it.
Yeah, so Aiden has this program where as long as you type the word properly, it automatically puts it on the wheel. So it makes
Gotcha.
keeping track of it a little bit easier. Yeah, you see,
Okay.
it automatically does it. So yeah, first before we go on to our next pour, we're going to talk about our current events. And there's a word for this that they used to say when we were in school, but I can't remember it for some reason. But anyway, current events. So yeah, again, tomorrow them guys are leaving at 8 a.m. We'll be out in Fort Walton Beach, Florida tomorrow night. Our first time in Florida, out at the Battle of the Bands, a second annual at Downtown Music Hall. We get to share the stage with some of our best friends in Envision and Discreech. Serena's Fire will be there. It's 8 bands. It's going to be a hell of a time. I'm really excited to get out that way. But after that, we've got a little bit of a hiatus, and much needed hiatus. We just went to Hollywood, California. We did our first 7-day tour. It was absolutely insane. We had a great time. We just come back from Nashville a couple days ago. But we're going to ride the wave of album 4, which, by the way, album 4 is killing it out there right now. So thank y'all so much for that. And if you haven't downloaded album 4, you go look up Them Guys Reborn, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, anywhere, Amazon Music. Go look for it. If you want a physical copy, hit us up. I know a guy. I'm just saying.
May have to grab a couple CDs on the way for the ride home.
It's perfect timing because Tracy's sorting merch. We got our new batch of merch in today for tomorrow. So we're sorting merch in the living room.
I got an hour and a half drive home, so I'll be able to
Yeah,
go
that's
through an
perfect.
album. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we didn't win anything at the Josies. We just came back from Nashville. It still was an incredible event. Congratulations to all the winners. But I'm manifesting it now. I think next year at the Josies, the 12th annual, we're going to win Album of the Year again, I believe. Album 3 went last year and won Album of the Year.
Awesome.
I firmly believe Album 4 is better than Album 3, and I think, no questions asked, we win Album of the Year.
Yep.
Is that for local music around the area? I'm familiar.
No, this is out of Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry. So if you look up on my mantle up there by my Blanton's toppers, to the left, there's a Crystal Award.
I see that.
That is the Josie Music Awards Album of the Year in Rock. Our third album, Delusions, the one with the colors on the top of there. That album won Rock of the Year out of Nashville last year.
Awesome.
But we didn't release the fourth album in time to be able to submit it, so it'll be able to go into next year.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, so same producer. A huge shout out to Mr. Ross Johnson, who does amazing work. Jesus, we can't ever thank him enough. Same producer, I think better quality music. That's just me. And Delusions was a banger. My brother told me for a week straight, Delusions is the GOAT. I don't care what you said. So, dude, just give it a chance. Just listen. And then every day that week, he'd text me and he's like, I kind of understand where you're coming from. And then it was, all right, it's really, really growing on me. And then I'm like, dude, I think the albums are in chronological order, worst to best from first to fourth. So, and he's like, well, now I got to go listen to all of it. We're in Nashville on Sunday or Monday, and he taps me, and I looked at him. I was like, what? He did. You were right. I said, what? He's like, album 4 is the one.
That's awesome.
Dude, it's the shit. Holy shit. It's the first album we released with one cover song, which is very unorthodox for us, but we did a Jelly Roll cover. Yeah, it was. I think album 4 we're going to ride the wave of album 4. We're going to let it go for a little while. We need a little break. We need some deer meat in the freezer. So our next 2 shows behind that will be November 28th in Mandeville. We'll be out at Chafunkta, which for Josh Fest. We love Josh. Oh my God, we can't wait for that. And then the very next day we'll be back out in Thibodaux with our brothers the Screech at Zena's place. One of our favorite places to play, one of our local watering holes, and we absolutely love it. But then directly following that, we have no more local shows for quite a while. We'll be out in Biloxi on December 20th for our sister, Miss Brandy, her birthday party. And then we hit the road. We'll be out playing. We're opening for Rehab out in Tampa in January. We'll be out. We've got another one we can't really talk about because it's not confirmed yet. We'll be in Mobile, Alabama out in February with our brothers in Dark Remedy. We're also going to drag them down to Thibodaux with us the same weekend. And we're going to make this a twofer. But yeah, we plan to hit the road a whole lot more now that we've got the bus. Bus is running great, knock on wood. So, I mean, it's 28 years old. Thank you. We're doing good. But no, other than that, guys, I mean, we're in the off season right now, and we're grateful for it. It's been a hell of a year. Like, what more could we have asked for? We've got to check some boxes we never dreamed we'd get to check. We won an award for Best Rock Band this year out on the Third Coast. Second annual Third Coast Music Awards. I don't even know how we got into it. We got into it, and next thing you know, we won it. It was insane.
That's great.
We've got to do some cool things. We've got to meet some incredible people this year. What a year. We bought a fucking tour bus.
Yeah.
Bruh, we bought a fucking tour bus. What are we doing? No, man, it's, a mechanic. Dude, look, a guy with a bunch of bourbon that pays, IOUs in bourbon and smell great.
So when he says he knows a mechanic, Brandon, the Bayou Cast, I have a 15-passenger van, so it may as well be a tour bus. But I have 7 kids, so I need one, right? So yeah, seven.
You need
seven
cable.
Show me a TV show as fun as making a baby, and I'll watch it. I don't care how good Breaking Bad is. Breaking Bad is better.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Hey, hold on. You win.
Yeah.
So my 15-passenger was broke. I brought all my kids down to a birthday party in the park, and I went to crank it up, and it didn't. And I'm about as handy as a foot. I can't fix anything. I can't cut a straight line with a miter saw. Like, it's bad, dude. I call Brandon and I say, "Hey, man,
that's a fact."
I said, "Brandon, I'm broken down. I'm in a park. There's not a tow truck in Tangy that's going to haul this van. It's a giant 3500 express van.
Right.
So I need you to come fix it." He's like, "All right, I'm in town. I can do it," because he works offshore. Dude, he went to the park, fixed it the next day, called me up, and he was like, "Yeah, I actually had fun. I tore the dash out, rebuilt it, put it back together." I'm not going to tell you guys on live what he charged me. I'll tell you guys later. But it was cheap.
All right, so Brandon, listen, we need to fix our fuel gauge. We got a couple little odds and ends that need to be done, and it's a Ford, so it's a
He's up in La Ronja, man, so he'll take care of it for you.
Oh yeah, but look, when you see Chuck,
In Graphia.
in Graphia, yeah, when you see Chuck in Graphia, tell him we said hi. Now, so current events means, look, them guys have been having a hell of a year. Ben, what's up? Glad you can be here.
What's up, Ben?
Ben's our lead guitar player.
Is he still at work?
I don't think so. I think he should be
still
gone by
at
now.
work?
But no, so them guys had an incredible year this year, and I think 2026 is going to be bigger, better, faster, more epic. That's what we're going for. Bourbon Budz had an incredible year this year. We were able to do some really fun things. We raised $1,340 on this raffle for our systemist, Ann Schlotman. And I know she's gone through a ton, and I know it's just the tip of the iceberg, but it shocked the shit out of me that we were able to even do that. That's our first time even trying.
Yeah.
The cool thing about that is we anticipate we're going to be up in Pennsylvania in June of next year for some shows, and we're doing them honestly for her and our systemist, Diane. Cannot wait to meet them. They are some of the biggest supporters of us,
They've been
both
since,
Bourbon Budz and them guys.
yep,
So
been
it's
since
like-
day one.
Yeah, they're family. We can't wait to go up there and meet them. And there's also a ton of talent up there we can't wait to link up with. But 2026, guys, I'm telling you, keep your eyes open. Some shit's going to be popping. And also, while you're here, Aiden, if you can go tag it, just in case, go follow Oak and Cedar. We are always expanding this Bourbon Budz family. That's what this is about. We have a great thing going on here. It's fun. And we've got amazing people. There are some people that are on this podcast that you're going to see their name pop up a bunch. You really want to know these people. These are incredible people. Some of the biggest, best supporters and some of the best friends on the planet. So everybody go out there and follow Oak and Cedar.
We've met most of them through the
Yeah, a lot of all of these
Through the
people we
stream.
met through this
Yeah.
podcast. And when I'm telling you best of the best, we do, like next year, I think we're going to Louder Than
Dude,
Life.
that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to Louder Than Life next year in Kentucky to do the bourbon. So we're going to do bourbon touring and Louder Than Life while we're there. So, yeah, it's a hell of a family, man. I'm
They
telling
follow you already and on TikTok. So
Yeah. So you see, it's a great group of people. And look, obviously, we want to continue to grow. The last thing I'm going to bring up, guys, is we do still accept donations. You don't have to donate anything. We don't need anything from you. We're not begging you for it. But what I will tell you is every little bit helps. We do give away quality products. We will not cut that short on anybody. We don't think that's fair. So every dollar helps. Every 50 cents helps. When we do the bottles, we're going to do bottling live on the stream like we typically would. We're going to do the same thing we did with the bottles last year. There's going to be X amount of bottles available, and we're going to do it via donations. So the donations are going to go up a little bit this year because this barrel cost us
and
significantly more to make than the last one did.
and
Uh,
if you got a bottle from the first barrel, those
Keep 'em.
bottles had numbers.
keep them.
Keep those numbers because those numbers will mean
It
something
means something on this next batch.
on this next match.
Don't lose that.
Yep.
Now, so that's the last thing. You see my Cash App and John's Venmo. We do accept donations. We also do have merch available for sale. So if you're interested, message the Bourbon Budz page, message my personal page, message John, or message Aiden. He's a hermit, so he won't respond to you, but message him anyway. Nah, he'll forward it. So keep in mind, these are all our current events. 2026, look out, I'm telling you, it's going to be a big year for both Bourbon Budz and them guys. And Oak and Cedar.
So when you bottle this, is it 750s, 375s?
We do 375.
Okay, that makes sense.
And we wax melt the tops. I've actually got a little wax stamp, and
We do,
The Bourbon
we do the
Budz logo
half
is-
bottles. That way we can
we can get more out of
get
it.
more out.
Yeah, in lieu of buying the bigger barrel, we get more out of it. So, all right, guys, just a reminder, go ahead in the comments with the word.
I may have a big barrel you guys might be able to use for a 53 gallon coming soon.
We can talk about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, just a reminder, come in the comments with the word rocks, ROCKS. We get a chance to win a Bourbon Budz engraved rocks glass. And we're going to go ahead and pick our next four. Aiden, go ahead and put the wheel up for us. So what are you hoping it lands on?
He's open.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with
like
that.
and that.
Which one? Rich grain?
Yes,
I'm with this, and that. I'm
with
interested.
I'm with those two.
Which three?
Rich grain, the Acadian lore, and this sample. I'm any one of them.
Rich
I'm good.
grain or the sample, I'm good.
Well, let's see what it is, guys. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. You think like you'd swear the wheels right here, and I hit it.
Right.
I just-
I'm telling you. You got good at
And
that, huh?
and it's been a year,
It's been a year,
a year and a little bit, and I'm like, this way.
JT Malik.
Oh, it might be. It's gonna be close. Nope, it's gonna be the American Light.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh yeah. So here we go. This is Crittenden's American Light whiskey. It was fucking hand
That is
sanitizer.
true, Taylor.
Cannot wait.
Unreleased.
I don't-
Unreleased bottle.
Yeah, I don't drink hand sanitizer.
You're about to.
We
About
about
to.
to.
All right. So these are going to be some smaller pours,
Yes.
obviously, and I also didn't put the pour in there yet, so I'm going to do that. While
Well,
you
I'll let
talk
him.
about-
I'll let him make.
you
Let
talk
him
about
pour
this.
out pours.
and you go make the pours while I'm doing this.
Make the pours.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You go ahead and pour them.
Would it
We
be
don't wanna-
easier if I grab some sample cups?
Oh, this is fun.
Okay.
You
Just-
don't.
just-
Once you
Well,
put in the
taste.
black cup, you can't see it.
I can kind of.
So, and by the way, thank you again to Mr. Clay for letting us put some of this stuff in this barrel. There's only room for a little bit left in this barrel after we made them 2 bottles.
Hey, guys from the sippers, if you're watching, I need another sample too,
Ah, yes.
because the rest of this is going in that barrel right there.
Awesome.
Oh, shit.
Man, that's all. Well, you
So this came in at what,
put it in there now while you put
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Empty it.
All right, here we go.
153 plus.
Yep. Gone.
That'll help out with the proof.
That'll help with the proof.
Yep.
Yeah, so our goal for this barrel was we started with benchmark full proof 125.
Nice.
And we do a base. We do 6 bottles of base, so it doesn't take too long to fill.
Right.
2 ounces at a time will take you forever.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And we're doing it all live, right? So we don't add anything to this barrel if we're not live on screen. We want everybody to know what they're getting.
And you said you did 6 bottles of the base?
We did 6 bottles of benchmark, and actually we did 2 bottles of Old Forester
1924.
1924.
1924?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the lower proof.
It's
It's
the,
10 year.
it's the
The
10
10
year,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it comes. I think it's
It was 113
111 or something like
or
that.
something like
It's
that.
up there.
I don't know.
1924?
We can look
I'm
it up.
pretty sure, we'd have to look it up. I don't remember.
The-
But either way, so what they
Yeah.
tell you is it doesn't really matter. You can pour all 125. It's going to lose a little.
Yeah.
But
but every
we also put the rest of a 135 purple top in there. We'll see.
there's a lot of good stuff inside that
And
bag.
when I say the rest, it was like this much.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, 115.
115. Okay, so it's a little higher than what I thought.
Yeah, Ben, if I still got my first bottle, is it free refills? It is not, but
Not-
keep that bottle. Do not
He
throw it away.
said 1920, so that's not a 1924.
Okay,
1920
well,
is
Cody provided those bottles, so it's the 20.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
the
it was
so-
1920.
So the
I'm sorry.
1924 is like the $150 bottle.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's the expensive one.
Yeah, so yeah, that was the 8
Yeah,
bottles that
that's
started it.
10 year 100 proof.
Correct.
The 8 bottles started it, and then actually
Thanks,
we
Scott.
put a full bottle of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof last week. We're trying to keep the proof. I'm hoping for between 110 and 120.
And,
We can
and
stay in that range.
so our first barrel was 93 proof.
Why does that smell so?
So
That was the problem when they first opened this and then gave it back to Matt. He sniffed it. He was like, no, this isn't right. And then he sipped it. He was like, crap, I got to make something now, don't I?
I'll be honest with you. This nose-wise, this is the closest thing I think I've ever smelled to Purple Top. Now, it doesn't smell like Purple Top is the most unique pour I've ever had.
Oh, for sure.
But this is,
so
profile-wise,
I'm
it
getting-
resembles that more than it does the cherry and chocolate and.
It's got a little bit more.
I get caramel.
I was gonna say, it's got a little bit more like old candy to it.
Yeah, I
There's,
get like a
Those peanut brick candies. A flavor note that I
you
gave
laugh.
one time was Grandma's Purse. It's got those old candies, the peanut, the cinnamon, the butterscotch, and a little bit of leather.
yeah.
And
so I'm getting
the very lightest hint of Virginia Slim menthols.
You know, and so Ben, what this is,
You can't get it.
It's Crittenden's American Light Whiskey.
It's unreleased.
Not released, not available. But on top of that, it's also 153 proof, and it was made with hand sanitizer from COVID when they were making hand sanitizer instead of bourbon.
Yeah, they just.
Did he say vagina slime?
I said
Virginia Slims, but yeah, close.
Virginia Slims, menthol.
All right, well, look.
Man, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It smells incredible.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this.
Look, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, unreleased yet. He's right.
Unreleased yet.
They're working on something. The sippers are always working on something.
Well, we'll make this fair in traditional Bourbon Budz fashion, guys. Crittenden's American Light Whiskey, 153 proof, unreleased hand sanitizer. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
To your health.
We're gonna be shitting sanitation. I'm good with it.
To the oak and cedar phrases, enjoy every sip.
Oh my God.
Isn't that great?
Oh my God.
Doug, I'm sorry. Cody, I'm sorry. I love you guys. You are
Oh my
fucking
God.
missing out. What the fuck?
Holy.
And then we're going to pour Russells today.
You know, this is stupid. All right, 153 proof. It's obvious. We got some Cajun cuddles in there.
I normally don't judge until I've had 3 sips.
Well, we might not get 3 out of this one.
No, I know, but I normally judge a pour on my 3rd sip. This is absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Well, so what I've also come to learn, I've had a couple different hazmats out at Diversion, and Chad always tells me, he's like, man, look, this does not drink at 145. It's incredible. And every one of them was every one of them I've tried is significantly better than most of everything I've had that day.
Right.
It's so many people get the misconception of, oh my God, that's so hot, that's got to burn. It's not what it is.
If it's done right, oaked well, and taken care of,
it's so much more flavorful.
Yeah.
So
that's what I think about Purple Top. Some people hate Purple Top. I'm like, what are you talking about?
My wife's probably not watching the stream tonight because she got a lot of stuff to do, but she always laughs when I say something has a nutty taste.
Sure.
So I get a nut, almost like a
toasted pecan.
Yes, I was thinking like a beech nut.
Okay.
Flavor, but now that you're saying toasted,
you're more skilled than I am.
So now you're saying toasted pecan,
right?
You know what it tastes like to me? Like if you go to Buc-ee's and you buy the pecans out of
the sugar coated,
but less the sugar. It's got
a
that
roasted
it
roasted
tastes
nut.
like the pecan taste in those sugared pecans.
Right.
It's got that. I could see roasted, but it's heated at minimum.
Yeah.
It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It's
you get
great.
a slight bit of barrel char on it.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming. It's
not a ton.
How long was this aged?
I have no idea.
No, I know color wise it's a little light, but it's American Light Whiskey.
It's American Light Whiskey. So, well, I mean,
chew it.
I did.
She said chew it.
Incredible.
I want to see about oh gosh, man.
Wow.
Beech nut chewing tobacco.
Well, I don't know about chewing tobacco, but it tastes like a beech nut to me.
I gotta be honest, I didn't know a beech nut was a thing. I thought it was just a name brand.
It's actually a nut.
I had no idea.
A beech nut. They actually do grow wild in some places.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, it's got this uniqueness.
I just tagged the sippers on. If one of them will hop on and tell us a little more about it.
That would be awesome.
No, I definitely get the pecan. I get a light oakiness. The sweetness, there's a little sweetness. It's not over. I love the fact that it's not overwhelmingly sweet. At 153, it'd be kind of hard to be really over.
Right.
Dude.
It's like, I wish I had this much in the glass so I can really indulge in it, but it's
right.
I'm not gonna.
Same way. Okay, the pecan whiskey was done plus clay.
So done the same way as the pecan whiskey. Okay. Well, that is the most prominent flavor I get out of it is the pecan. I taste pecan.
Yeah.
Very purple topish, very unique in the
Oh.
sense of purple top. It doesn't have that same
It's hard.
exact profile, but
It's hard for me to say it's the best thing I had, but it's pretty damn close to it.
it's up there.
It's right up there with the best thing I've ever sipped on.
It's awesome.
I'm not gonna lie
I'm
to you.
glad I was able to show this. To you.
Yeah,
I'm
this is.
glad you
We
did.
really, really appreciate this. This is
So
insane.
what does it for me is I'm a guy who likes to sip and then I'm out, but it's still here.
Yeah.
It's
I like
still.
it.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
still
That's
getting
one
it.
of the attributes I like about Scotch.
Oh,
I'm not a
God,
huge
this
Scotch
is
drinker,
great.
but I love the fact that Scotch lingers.
Yeah.
I love something that lingers. This lingers, and it's
I'll tell you what. I just killed whatever bacteria I had growing in my
There.
mouth.
I'm telling you.
so. Guys, just a friendly last reminder. Come in the
This is
comments
great.
with the word rocks for your chance to win the Bourbon Budz Rocks glass. And we're going to go ahead and give that away here shortly before we rank this.
And don't
This is-
forget to share the stream. Sharing the stream gets your name on the wheel for the big giveaway at the end of the stream tonight.
Very curious as to what the big giveaway is.
Well, so is everybody else.
I'm sitting here. I don't know what it is.
Well, and
So-
nobody ever does
Nobody ever knows.
until then.
I think the coolest
What?
big giveaway we did a Weller 12 with a Bourbon Budz merch bundle. So we did the hat, the shirt, I think a flask, and a Weller 12. And the dude was like, "What the fuck? Holy shit!"
Did I just win all this stuff?
So you guys do this every single week.
Typically. So, and we've been having some discussion now that we're in hunting season. Tying up Friday nights is kind of tough.
Right.
Plus, we play music more on Friday and Saturdays now that we can travel. So we may have to shift it to every other week, depending on how we do it. We're gonna, what we are talking about doing though is going exclusive on our website and doing it as a subscription. Nothing
Nice.
crazy. A couple dollars a month. Just if 50 people pay $2 a month, that helps with the restocking of the with all the
Merch,
giveaways.
the
We're not
giveaway.
trying to get rich. We're not trying to make a ton of money off of nobody. It just, but what that also does for us is we can say the politically correct term of Brazilian nuts, and we can talk about George Floyd's good time and all of these kind of things and have a good time. What I mean by it is we are allowed to be uncensored. Regardless, if I say fuck, motherfuck, fuck, nobody's gonna censor me. We're banned. That's the trick. We want it to be all inclusive. Whatever we want to say, however you feel, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So the subscription to the website allows that, and then we come back and post them on the screen. We can go live here and then post it to Facebook, post it to YouTube.
Yeah.
But we want that raw, unfiltered allowance.
Interaction, yeah. So Brandon Bayoucast said he found this because he had it as well, closer to the Penelope. I'll use that. Penelope
Right.
American Light Whiskey.
And that's a fair assessment. I will say that I love the American Light Whiskey.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Now I am a bigger fan of the Founders Reserve Weeder, but the American Light is like I don't touch it because I only have one bottle, and
Have you ever had the Old Carter American Light?
I've not. I've only had two different old
Wait.
orders.
Those are hard.
No,
No,
we've had Old Carter, but it wasn't the.
it wasn't the
what
American Light.
Light
I'm
was.
pretty
No.
sure. Garcia's Mexican restaurant in Covington has a couple bottles of the American Light Whiskey.
Yeah,
for
I have to
pour.
look at that because I did try two different old Carters and I loved them. Both
They're
of them
great.
were delicious.
The LA4 was disappointing to me.
Matt, that's sad to hear, man. But glad you made it to the stream.
Now, Aiden, we're going to go ahead and throw the 10-second countdown up here very shortly. Guys, last chance at the Rocks glass, ROCKS.
I don't even want to wash this glass
I know.
out now.
And the countdown starts now.
No,
I'll go ahead and get my last sip of this because
wait, that was a gem.
we're gonna talk about that, Brandon, because that, oh my God, that's incredible.
It is.
And it's gone.
Yeah, it is.
We got a little bit in the Infinity, so it's
We
here
do.
forever.
I'm curious to see, I'm telling you, this Infinity pour 2 weeks or last week was nuts. I can't wait to see what it tastes like this week.
Yeah,
All right, Aiden, did you catch Crystal? Yep, already in. Awesome. Okay, got you. All right, so yeah, everybody gets one chance. Perfect. All right, guys, our 10-second delay is now over. Aiden, throw the wheel up.
That's up there with the best I've ever had. It is, and I've had plenty.
Well, Matt, I'm gonna send you a copy of the stream, buddy. You gotta get your act together. So let's get that distillery back open so we can get some American Light whiskey out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Again, we've got great participation. I love to see that, guys.
Mhm.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. Good luck to everybody. Thanks again for everybody participating.
And if Scott or Brandon wins or Jonathan Duty wins, I can bring it up to him.
That'll
They're
work.
above me.
And by the way, just come and let us know what you're drinking. I know most of you are drinking with us. Let us know what you're drinking.
Floyd won.
No, it's gonna pass her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because Miss Trish
Uh-oh.
has a horseshoe stuck in her ass that Doug holds on to real tight, and they both typically hold it. Y'all come in the comments and show some love to our sister, Miss Trish.
Rocks glass.
Congratulations on your rocks glass. I'm gonna put that on side of Doug's basket, and y'all just let me know when y'all ready. Just saying. Yeah, you know that's fair. We didn't, but it happens. Now, my question before we move on, we're at about 5 after 8. We're gonna go ahead and rank this pour, and then we're gonna make a decision on what we're gonna do next. So, John, you want to go first? I think this is gonna be an easy one.
Yeah. It's a 10. We
It's a
give it a
10.
10.
I'm going Billy Bob like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's a 10.
that
That is incredible.
has every
God
that
damn.
checks every box.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean it's a given. We pretty much talked about it. Y'all know what it is.
I'm really glad
It's a 10.
that made it up there. You know, that's insane. So we got a OBSO. Oh shit!
That's a good
I am a huge fan of those red label single
too.
barrels. Them brothers.
The barrel. Well, that's the barrel proof. That's not the red label.
Oh.
That's the brown leather wrap. The single barrel proof.
Oh.
Oh,
Brown leather
okay.
wrap. So that OBSO is going to be 115 proof, 118 proof.
right. All right, guys. So again, congrats to Trish. Now, my question is, look, we're going 30. There's no question. That's
Carry
stupid.
on that one.
And if they start releasing that, I got to have me a couple bottles.
Well, for
Oh,
140
shit, the
bucks,
party's
we
here.
can get it.
No.
Oh, that was the
There
Penelope.
she is.
Or the old Carter.
That's my wife I was talking about earlier.
What's up, Emily? Hi, welcome to the show. Oh yeah,
Emily, this is Mr. Clay Johnson
he was
with
saying
Oak
the
and Cedar.
Ray was saying the Penelope ALW.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which, by the way, we
Yeah,
can
we're
talk
gonna
about
talk
that.
about
Too,
that
I've
too,
only got
yeah.
one, and it's fucking great.
I misread that. I'm sorry.
So,
Oh, you good?
my question is, I don't know how much more time we have with you, Mr. Clay. So we're gonna make the decision now whether or not we move on to another pour, or we hit this barrel.
I could probably got about 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so we might want to go ahead and do the barrel, because once we do start the giveaway and move on to the next bottle, that's gonna take 30, 45 minutes easily.
Well, at least we can get to the
You know,
gist of it before he
yeah.
has to leave.
Yeah, Emily, absolutely. Absolutely. So,
Here comes trouble.
all the time, Ali. So, what we're going to do, I would like you to try this barrel.
Sure.
And look, obviously we're making it, not that we're making juice, but mixing it.
Right.
I'm genuinely curious of a non-biased opinion. And we've had a ton of non-biased opinions. And every one of them said, they can make more. Holy shit. Like, the first barrel had some crazy responses. I personally think this one's better. Just me.
Let's see what's up.
She said, "I don't give a damn tonight. Mama gets to hunt tomorrow."
I'm going to go ahead and hit this one.
Well, duh. Like, come on, man, hit me up. Can't reach. My arms too short.
Oh,
That's
I'm
good. Don't kill me.
extremely excited. Oh, yeah, we're not
Oh
killing
yeah, that's it. You drip the drip on the floor. You got to get that.
Mm. It's okay. Relax, guys.
Mhm.
Tracy keeps the house clean. I promise it's clean.
So we did not proof it yet.
We have not proofed it. We have no idea what the proof
We
is.
didn't proof it yet.
Right
but
before we
will.
bottle it, we're going to put it in our hydrometer and we're
We'll-
going to proof it.
We'll do it live.
And we also do a giveaway. We let everybody guess what they think, and whoever gets closest to it wins.
Wins the bottle.
It's a
Probably
pretty fun
about-
thing.
I'm gonna guess right now it's about 116, 118.
Oh,
That'd
it
be
smells
awesome.
so fun.
Oh. No, almost a little bit of toast on it. You get some graham cracker.
Yeah, and that's what I like about having different people sample it. 'Cause the graham cracker is a first for me.
Yeah, it's almost like a
So
burnt toast, like a overcooked toast in the oven.
What I also know is when you're sitting in these small barrels, like right now, I think we're on week 14 or something like that. It's like hyper aged.
oh yeah. So it came with the
Chart.
barrel came with a chart that tells you so many weeks is this many years. And it
8 to 10 weeks. It says right, every 8 to 10 weeks is equivalent to a year.
Nice.
Or is
In a bigger barrel.
that's correct.
no, I'm sorry. It's 8 to 10 times.
Molasses.
Molasses.
It's 8 to 10 times. So if it's been in there for 10 weeks, it's like it's been in there for 80 weeks. It'd be, almost 2 years in 10
Right.
weeks. We did 12 weeks on the first batch, which came out to right at 2 years.
And it ended up
equivalent,
being 93 proof.
93 proof.
But we started with 6 barrels of Buffalo Trace for the base on the first.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 95.
Right.
Yeah, so this came in at 125, thinking, hey, we want something a little higher proof. That's
Yeah.
what we like.
I'm still thinking of 116, 118 where it's sitting at.
You do, Tammy.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, I think this, and again, my palate is different than everybody's palate. I find the first barrel was more wide range susceptible. People,
So the
most-
first
more
the-
people would
the
like it.
first barrel had more of the caramel, more of the cordial cherry, more of the chocolate.
This one you get like some Mexican vanilla on the back end. Get the that real rich bright pop.
Right.
I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of like it's grainy grain on it too.
I
Digging
prefer
that.
taste-o-vision. You get to taste it and see it, huh, Cody?
Yeah, so to me, the palate on this one is nowhere near as sweet as the first one. I find it's got a little more of that robust, oaky, almost like a black pepper in it. I get a little,
Yeah.
and it's not real prominent. It's there though. Like I found on the first barrel was a lot sweeter. So Brandon, one of the things about that is we started with 6 bottles of 125. We did 2 bottles at 120, but everything behind that we tried to stay on the higher proof stuff. I mean, and don't get me wrong, we know it's going to weaken it up. No
And look,
question.
if it to me,
If it's over
personally,
110,
if
it's a win.
If it's over 100, it's a winner for me because it's higher than our first
Yeah.
barrel.
I do believe my goal is 110 and above. If we stay above 110, we've got a recipe of how we make some cash shrimps. It
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Brandon, you've seen my guesses on proof before. This is over 109 for sure.
Which would be awesome for us because then it falls in the range we're looking to
Yeah.
fall in.
Now, this doesn't. The finish is not like super long on this,
Right.
which is okay, because the palate's so full.
Right.
It makes you want to sip again and again and again.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
that's
go through.
what
You're
that-
gonna go through that.
and it changes. So like it evolves. The first sip tastes similar to this, and then you take the second sip, and it's like, oh shit, well there's some of that, and then before you know it, you're doing, was that really in the first sip?
I'm
It's
very curious to see what this tastes like with chocolate.
no, that was one of the assessments we had last week. Was it had kind of like that dark chocolate,
like a
like a
dark.
slight
Yeah.
dark chocolate bitterness.
Right.
Which anybody in the bourbon world knows anything
Oh.
about bitterness. There's good bitterness, there's bad bitterness.
Doug, it's like just straight black
It's
in my
really
glass
black.
right now. It's pretty dark.
So Taylor, we did because we only added 2 pours in it. We mixed it really well
It's
last
weaker than theirs apparently.
week.
So
But you're right, Taylor. That does make a difference. So before we bottle, we're gonna
it's,
spin the
it's
shit out of
not
it.
as dark, Doug.
No, the
And
flask makes it dark.
so yeah, I was fixing to tell you we learned something at my house about the flask. The flask changes the color of the bourbon. It actually made it darker.
Cody, you're gonna love it. I can tell you, you loved batch one. You're gonna love this. He's not.
Well, I tell you what, my wife is smart. You smart, babe. I love you.
So
though.
all in all, I feel like the time sitting in this barrel, we're a little longer. Um, it's doing it well. I feel like there's some got a little more burn than, which I don't taste the ethanol, but I can feel a little more of the ethanol than I did last week. I'm not against that. Like that's something I really enjoy in a pour. I like. Some of our friends said, "Oh, he likes that fire. Like he wants something that burns his throat all the way down." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. I kind of do like that. It's
But you also like real spicy food and coffee black too, don't you?
you know you
So do
nail
I.
on the head. Like I love black coffee and I love spicy food.
Yeah, I'm ruined.
It's yeah. It's no, but one of the things I like about it is I'm not a fan of overbearingly sweet shit. I like the fact that this has some of that almost leather / black pepper. It's got the oakiness, but it's the Mexican chocolate is the one that caught me off guard
I like-
because it's there.
A random knee next to you.
No,
The Land O'Lakes ladies here.
the Mexican vanilla is the one that I get it, and it's I would have never thought that, but
Right.
that's
No, well, that's another. I like having another person tasting, and it
and the other side is I still get that dark chocolate bitterness,
For sure.
which when you said I'd love to try it with chocolate, it's like yes, absolutely, like this and a piece of Hershey's. What the like this would be insane.
Well, I'll be right back then. Hershey's in my car.
do you really
I think we got some Hershey's in the kitchen.
Well,
Hold on,
go see?
yeah, go grab
Get a
some
little
Hershey's.
piece.
No,
We'll break off it.
before I came here and hit the 75% off rate.
So, did you get any of the bags with the little individual Rolos? Because that's the best thing on the planet.
We talked about. I'm not gonna get into that because we
I got the
we
Harry
did
Potter
that.
Hershey Kisses.
I'm a Rolo guy. Like
Me too.
I'm not a
Oh,
big.
it made me the man I am today.
my middle child and I killed the little Rolos for Halloween.
That's like the best candy on the
It
planet.
is, and that's I was like, well, look, we went into
My kid don't even know what that is.
a whole
And it's
20-minute conversation last week on the Rolos, but
So
I love Rolos.
I have, like I said, I have 7 kids, man. I try and teach them.
Emily, you heard that?
We're watching old
7
episodes of The
kids.
Simpsons, like seasons 3, 4, and 5.
Right.
Where I'm showing them like real grandma candy. You got the Rolos, the Werther's originals.
Rolos. You do now because I showed you what it was, but no. Well, Rolos are the shiznell. No, stop. All right, so we've got some Hershey's, but we can break this into some pieces. Yes, I'm very interested in this.
I would like.
I got you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just need
broke it
one
in half.
piece. I don't need a. I mean, Aiden's counting. His math ain't mathing all the
Yeah,
time.
he wrote it's a comic.
He was
Core.
like 3 people, perfect. 2 is
Got that Common Core math, huh? There was 2 that. Look at us, man.
all right. So this and that. Let's see how that goes.
That's bad bodge right here.
I worked out all my life to get this body. I ain't gonna lie, that Hershey's.
Let that chocolate coat your palate
Mhm.
and drink it while it's still coated in.
It's gonna
You
be
could have, Doug.
Oh my gosh.
He's eating Rolos with his pour now. Crazy. Oh,
How stupid good is that, man?
Can we get a couple of these and put it in the barrel?
Squirt some Hershey syrup in.
Right? Dude, that is fucking stupid.
not rum cast, it's Hershey.
Yeah, this is Hershey cast.
Right?
Single wrapper.
Cacao. That's a cacao
I'm
cap.
doing it
right.
again because that's stupid.
That's great.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie.
I still got plenty on my palate, man. I'm gonna just throw the rest of this.
Oh my god.
Very interesting.
So I went to a tasting panel with Matt Veach. He's the Mike and Matt Taste Bourbon. But at NOLA Bourbon Fest, tasting panel with them, and what they showed was the best way to do a tasting. They have 3 different things to eat while you're tasting. So taste it straight, then get a candied fruit like a dried cranberry, and then for like wine and cheese and bourbon chocolate. That's what's up. So they did a dried cranberry, tree nut. They had walnuts,
Oh, I
and
was about to
then
say it was a beech nut.
and then and then a chocolate. So
So, and we did something similar at Bullet, and it was a sense and a
They did
palate.
it with a.
They had a little shaker, and you taste it, then you smell something, and you taste it again.
changes the
Completely
smell.
different.
They had like 4 little shakers, little small, and they would give us a pour, and they'd say, "All right, pick up shaker A. All right, shake that around a little bit, smell it. All right, now sip again." And you sip it, and it would.
Absolutely insane.
It affects the olfactory senses and just
So what,
changes the entire
what
palate.
blows my mind with this, what we just did with the Hershey's, is I got
Hershey's
a-
in your glass like Starbucks.
So I ended up getting on that last sip like a raspberry, cranberry. It came and it was like, hey, I'm here, gotta go. Because it came up and I was like, oh fuck, boom, and it's gone. And I'm like, all right, there's the chocolate again. But it's like the chocolate brought out some form of berry that was not there before.
Lunchables fruit.
So you call me crazy. I'm not a chocolate candy guy.
Oh, I'd fuck that up though. Oh yeah.
But like
we making
you like
two
you
milk
like
cakes.
oh we making s'mores, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, we're gonna break a
Have
little
you-
piece of chocolate, chew it, and drink bourbon.
Have
I'm
you
in.
Have you put bourbon in a milkshake?
I have not.
You're welcome. From one fat guy to another. Listen, some cast strength weeded bourbon, like Larceny A125
Oh, Larson is
I love it.
in a chocolate cherry shake.
good God, that sounds incredible.
Indeed.
All right. So in all seriousness, what you think about the barrel? Where do you think
The honest opinion.
the good, the bad, the ugly?
So I like the flavor profile beginning in on it. It's something that if this was poured, I would absolutely buy a bottle of it. This may not be a bottle I would go to every single day,
Right.
right? But it would definitely be a bottle that I would go to and sip on. Honestly, maybe right behind some coffee, or
Or in some coffee.
in some coffee, or with a little snack. Like this goes well with something,
Yes.
right? This is definitely a this and something bottle. So that's my
I have a perspective when it comes to bourbon. Like my top 3 bourbons of all time, as far as everyday drinkers, is like Bullet, Bottled and Bond. I love Bullet, Bottled
Right.
and Bond.
for bottle.
I am a big fan of Widow Jane. I love Widow Jane. 10-year, regular 10-year Widow Jane. Even Baby Jane is good.
Yeah.
But Widow Jane 10 every day. I can drink that every day. It's delicious. There are a few that I feel about that. But one of the things that I like about certain pours is I don't want it to be an everyday drinker. I want it to be
Right.
I want it to be one of those things. Like if it's an everyday drinker for me, it means it can be an everyday drinker for everybody. That means it's readily available and everybody can get it.
Oh.
I want the excitement of, hey, you're enjoying your pour, but watch this. And it's like, I like the aspect of that.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I think that there is still some room for improvement on it. I think another week or 2 in the barrel would do some really good to it.
Which it will be.
It's gonna get another week or 2 in the barrel, and I think that
We're waiting pile bottles.
yeah, it can body it up a little bit. But I really like that assessment that it's not an everyday drinker, and that's what makes me even more intrigued by that.
Right.
I know that I can go get my everyday drinkers every day.
Now this makes me want you. This makes me want you to try the Bourbon Fest bottle next.
Well,
That's what's-
So here's what I was gonna say: we can either do one more pour because I think we got enough time for it.
we do.
We can do one more pour on the wheel, or we can just go ahead and do this infinity.
Well, since
I'm with that.
I'm gonna let him call it, I'll say we do it.
You want to call the infinity
Yeah.
barrel? All right. So, per Mr. Clay's request, we're going to go ahead and hit this Louisiana Bourbon Festival Infinity Barrel with 72. Huh? Yeah, we're going to start the next giveaway first, but we're going to do this with 72 different pours, including a ton of your favorite unicorns. I'm stupid excited.
One of the guys that was in the VIP group with me So at Louisiana Bourbon Festival, they did that I thought was really, really cool. They had a unicorn table in the grand tasting room, so you could go and you could just get in line and you get a pour. You had 10 tickets. You get 10 different pours, and they do full 2-ounce pour. So I thought that was great. One of the guys that was with me, he did 10 pours of Pappy 12 and filled up a bottle and took it home.
I mean, smart, right? That's smart.
I'm like, that's
I
not.
Was
mean,
he getting half ounce or 1 ounce pour?
2-ounce pour.
2 ounce pour. So he got a
Or
375.
it's either a 1.5 ounce or 2-ounce pour.
So he got almost a 375 right there. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, why not? Yeah, why
Right.
wouldn't? Yeah.
Well, so here's what we'll do. Before we start pouring this, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to our very next giveaway. And that's going to be our Bourbon Budz wax melts, courtesy of Man Cave Candle Company and Mr. King. So come in the comments with the word wax, W-A-X. Now, I'm very glad we picked. Look, I'm really excited about these other bottles, but I'll be honest with you. I like Infinity Pours.
Yeah, so do I.
They're big
I
Infinity
hadn't
Pours.
had a bad
Not one bad one.
pour.
I mean, and I may want to get you guys just to try the other. I mean, I won't. I got to drive home, so I'm just maybe.
Well, yeah. So I'm not killing it on these pours. I'm just.
No, just a little taste, you know.
on the other two, the Rich Grain and Katie and Lauren. Because I mean, I think that'd be fun just to see.
I'm with it. I mean, look, we still got, as far as the podcast goes, we still got an hour and a half on it. So
Yeah,
we're
man.
good.
Oh, that smells incredible.
Does it though?
Yeah, go ahead and cap that.
All right. I
Before we fuck around and. Well, you know what we should do is we should put a little bit of that in that barrel.
think you should.
I think that'd be a great idea.
It's up to him. His
Yeah.
bottle.
I said. I
He
think
said he thinks we should, so that's
Yeah.
happening.
You can't, no take backs.
Yeah, no takebacks. Big bucks, no whammies.
Oh,
All right, so I don't know. This is a 2-ounce jigger. If you want to do half, whole, whatever, it's up to you. That's the best thing that came off that Stranahan bottle
there you go, man.
was that jigger.
Yeah, that's the only thing we kept on it. Threw the bottle. We threw the bottle and the bourbon out.
It was bad.
Well,
It was terrible. Like I didn't even want to mix it. It was that bad.
Next time you guys want to throw a bottle out, let me know. I'm a big fan of bad bourbon. I love it.
The funny part about it is
that's that deal.
that episode was we did a throw it in the long grass.
in the
episode.
long grass
Actually threw
episode.
it in the long grass and went viral.
Yeah.
Oh,
It had
that's awesome.
1.5 million views on the
Over
reel
a-
in like
over a-
4 days.
That's great.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was almost overnight. We were at Walmart
Tony
doing what
said-
the fuck?
Show him the
Yeah,
video.
we do have to show you the video on that. If Aiden would have to pull it up, but it was funny because our buddy Cody, he was smashed. By the way, he got here smashed.
Oh wow, yeah.
But when we went to go outside, Aiden's like, "We're gonna do a real random video. Yeah, we're gonna pour the bottles out." Yeah, fucking right. And he said so. And Cody's like, "Y'all ready?" And he starts pouring. Except the cork was still in the bottle. It was. He poured for like 3-4 seconds with the cork in the bottle, and he's like, "Huh? What?"
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll elaborate with play on the C word.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Well, we can talk about it all we want, just don't type it.
Yeah, don't type it in the comments.
So I had my first bottle of Willet Purple Top. It was the 134.6, whatever it was. Well, when you chew on it, it would numb everything right here, and I loved it. But the only thing I can describe it was like cocaine in the bottle. It just. I'm sorry, I'm not very well cultured. Where I come from, the only thing numbing your face was cocaine. Sorry. Well, so we made the mistake to say that one time on the screen, a couple times, and Emily decided to
My
comment
wife's
that.
like, "Oh, glad to know my husband likes,"
We talked about it.
and they banned like
She
Facebook
got banned.
banned her for saying that word in our comments.
Yeah, we can talk about it all we want. She commented it once, and bam, Facebook.
Funny, you
banned.
can make a whole movie called Cocaine Bear.
Right,
You can't type
right.
it.
You
anymore.
can't type it.
Can't type
We
it on
can
Facebook.
say it. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
Won't,
It was
won't
pretty
ban
funny.
us,
It worked out pretty
but
good.
type that word in the comments and
Well, the crazy part was that was the
Facebook
easiest
jail.
way to shut Emily up. Emily, how do you spell it? I'm just trying. I love you, girl. I'm just picking.
be careful.
Right? Yeah, she didn't hear you. All right. So, in all seriousness, this smells incredible.
It does.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
You don't even want to swallow it. You just want to
So-
sit there for a while.
That resembles our first
It does.
first.
So I feel like it's got a
Bad.
little bit more body than I say body. It's got a little bit more
As far as
smokiness.
as far as the flavor profile,
Yes. but it's very similar to our first
Yeah.
batch. That is.
You're testing the waters.
Testing the waters, right?
That grown up Dora skit. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Cocaina? Did
Yeah.
you say cocaina?
Yeah.
I still think it's hilarious that we can say it all we want. No, nothing happens. All right. Disclaimer: we are not on cocaine. Thank you.
No.
So,
Maybe on. I'm not.
No. No.
if I'm sitting on it, or-
Like,
so just a reminder, guys, come in the comments with the word wax. Yeah. So
WAX.
yeah, WAF. Now this is stupid. This is
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if
there's something, and I can't pick it out on the finish, and I'm talking about way on the finish after it's all said and done. Something unique, and I can't put my finger on it. It's
you're gonna call me crazy, but like right now, I'm on the finish. It's like cigar box, like it tastes like a cigar box smells. Like when you open the box up and you sniff the box, that's what I taste,
so
but only on the finish.
I was gonna
You-
say a little bit of cherry licorice.
you're saying cedar.
You said cedar.
Oh, I thought you said cedar.
He said cherry licorice, but you.
Oh, cedar's what's in it.
No, yeah, no. That's so that he did say
I
that
didn't hear that.
when that caught my
That's where oak and cedar comes from. The oak for the barrels and cedar for the humidors.
nuts.
Got it. Now it
Burnt.
makes sense. Speaking of, I want to put me a built-in humidor. I'm not a huge cigar smoker, but I do enjoy it occasionally.
Yeah.
Mothballs. Come on,
Yeah, that's
Emily.
that's what it tastes like. Close. No, it's
So
I get that, and it's only on the finish. I don't get it on the palate. I don't get it on the nose. But on the back end, that's what it resembles to me.
That's if I had to guess where that's coming from, because there's a good bit of weeded bourbon in here, especially the Pappies and some WLW in here as well. It's that weeded funk that's coming in the back end.
So you know what? That might be it. So
tobacco or Spanish cedar.
so you said cigar. God saying tobacco.
Yeah, like that's what.
Kinda.
I'll say this: quit smoking because I can't fucking stand the smell of a cigarette. But I love the smell of a cigar. I love the taste of a
So
cigar.
it may be.
That
It
is
may
pleasant.
be. It may be tobacco.
Could be, and
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of like the Levi Garrett. Hue.
was tobacco.
You know.
And look,
Like-
that's I'm a cigar box, a humidor. You fill a humidor up with cigars and you open it up, and
Right.
that's what I'm getting. That's what I taste on the finish. And that's awesome. It's kind of like fresh.
Black and mild.
No, not a Vacherie cigar.
No,
No,
no.
Bimble.
It's an LP special now.
Right.
No, it's
not a
so
black
it's
and
it's kind of like how fresh cut grass smells, right? We did one on Bullet 12, and he's like, "It tastes like fresh cut grass," and I was like, "What?"
We had some good blooper moments on,
Yeah, we
on
did.
some of our videos. When
Tastes
we
like how
first.
fresh cut
Oh
grass
yeah.
smells.
No, that's really good. I do want to.
Scott would know the word for that, because I know like the smell of rain is pedicore, but I don't know the smell of
The
fresh cut
fresh cut
yeah.
grass. Right. So that was my way to describe it, and we busted
He
out
just forgot
laughing.
to say it tastes like fresh cut grass smells.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so not a new Iberia cigar.
You
You know what? I think they're all the same.
Yeah, I think. Well, it depends. If you get the wood tip, the wine wood tip, that's pretty lights out. But
The new-
Right.
see, the new Iberia cigar, most of that was grown in Colombia, though. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know how we love our fresh crack.
Fresh
So
crack
we did kind of
Fridays.
corner the mark on that. We do fresh crack Fridays. Like it's
Okay.
pretty.
It's pretty common, yeah.
Right.
Well, not so much in this area anymore, but we live with it. No, so this is. You got me on that one. Oh shit, he's talking about the fresh cut grass.
Yeah. God, I know you know a bunch of weird stuff, so I mean, it's kind of.
I will say that's impressive. That is delicious, and it's got. I mean, obviously it's an infinity pour, right? So
Right.
it tastes a little different every time you sip it. You get a little hint of this and a little hint of that, but I keep getting that finish. It just
Yeah.
it lingers and it's there.
I like it.
I will. Not often I say this. I rather the finish than I do the palate on. And the palate's good.
Yeah.
But the finish is where it's at.
Yeah.
Like
But you have to get that next sip to get to the
you get the finish again.
Yeah.
And
Because the finish doesn't stay forever.
right.
Right.
It's not this 10, 15. Like I've had a scotch. I still have a scotch that you take a sip, and 30 minutes later you're doing.
Which one?
Is it the Alexander? I'd have to go grab the bottle out of my wet bar, but I think it's the Alexander. It comes from Total Wine.
Okay. Because I know
It's incredible. It is.
there's different regions of Scotland, right? So and they all have their own different unique flavor profiles.
Right.
And Scott is the one who taught me it's not Isla, it's Isla.
Right.
So again, I'm still learning all this stuff too, but that's like real peaty, real smoky, and that.
So this stuff he's got.
Yeah, it's smoky, but it's and like to me the palate's not the greatest. The nose isn't even great, but the finish on it is like, oh, we sipped it and we were like, I don't know about that,
Right.
and then we're walking around the store doing, fuck, I got to get more of that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it kind of.
Scott, I'm gonna have to go grab the bottle. Now I'm going to grab it because I'm not positive.
King Alexander 3. But how he gets 2 infinity pours in, he starts twerking.
Alexander Murray and Co.
Alexander Murray and Co.
And it's a Highland.
Alexander Murray and Co. Highland single malt Scotch. Is this Alexander Murray and Co.
It's,
I don't know.
I mean, it's incredible. And the finish on that thing is insane. I'm telling you, 20 to 30 minutes later, we were like, what the fuck?
The Highland Scotch for sure.
You can smell the smokiness.
No, it's no smokiness.
No smokiness.
No, it's got that
No, the scarab.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
very very strong single malty. Like it's just, I mean it's sherry cask finish too, so you get a little bit of that sweetness from there. But
Oh,
it's got a great nose to it.
it's delicious. It's insane. But the finish on that bottle is second to none. It lingers and lingers and lingers, and it's like, so our buddy Ben, our guitar player Ben, he sipped it and he's like, oh my god, this is horrible.
About to set up the burn.
And he walked out of the wet bar. Me and John were just sitting there sipping and whatnot, and he walked out
Oh,
and
you
like,
talking about Ben?
yeah, and like 5 minutes later he walked back in. He's like, dude, that's fucking incredible. What the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
So, yeah, he took that little sample. He took a sip, and he's like, "Oh, who would even drink this shit?" And he puts it down. He walks like, "Go and smoke a cigarette." And we in there sampling some other stuff. Next thing you know, we look. He's standing in the doorway. He's like, "Man, I need some more of that shit. That was good." We busted out laughing. That's like,
You guys watch The Simpsons when you were young.
oh
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
The
I
episode where-
would still watch it
Oh,
today.
yeah. Where Homer goes to his dad's old farm, and they end up blending the tomato and tobacco plants. And Bart grabs a hold of one of them, and he bites it. He's like, "Oh, this is disgusting!" And then he like eats 4.
Yeah, that's
Same
that,
thing, yeah.
yeah.
Same shit, exactly the same.
No, so Scott screwed me up at his house. He gave me my first sip of Ardbeg, which Ardbeg is, I mean, it tastes like what I think Viking Sweat probably tastes like. It's just,
That's a pretty good assessment.
yeah, man, it tastes like Thor's feet. But
That's interesting.
I didn't say Thor's feet.
I took a sip of this stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, that's awful. And then it was literally like 3 or 4 days later. So I'm doing a series on my channel right now called King of the Collection, where I don't know if you guys have seen any of it or not, but everybody, because I have almost 300 bottles on my shelf right now, and everybody always asks me, what's your favorite one? Oh,
Yeah.
let's
Good
find
luck.
out.
Good luck.
So let me do a double elimination tournament through 300 bottles and see. I'm 49 videos in right now. And I put Ardbeg 10 like 3 days later up against, I think we did a wheel of names like he did.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. And it ended up being against Benchmark Top Floor. and Ardbeg just blew it out the water, man. I'm like, it tastes like smoky Scotch, but there's so much more going on than
Right.
this like very simple baby basic $14 benchmark.
Right.
So I got to give it to Ardbeg. So Ardbeg 10 is in the winners bracket, and it's just I don't like that it's in the winners bracket.
We're not gonna
Because it means I got to drink it at least 3 more times.
we're not gonna judge you at that if you like Thor's feet. It's okay.
Right.
We're not gonna judge. So, guys, here's your last chance at the wax melts. Come in the comments with the word wax. We still gotta rank this bottle.
I haven't commented yet.
So yeah,
I've smelt it, and I want to win them.
Well, make sure you get them wax
I
melts. I'm
am.
telling you, them wax melts are legit. And look, we also do candles now. I think we're out of candles right now. I need to check on that.
yeah, we need to get with.
I need to get with Kevin to make some more candles because the candle, oh, bro.
So he does a bunch of different.
Yeah, he does our bourbon smelling Bourbon Budz candle, but he also does a Fruit Loops candle, Swedish fish candle.
He does all kind of cool.
Swedish fish.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. And trust me, when you smell it, you'd be like, what the actual fuck is going on here? Foodie Pebbles. Foodie Pebbles. I said foodie.
Fruity Pebbles.
Great. That was that Ardbeg 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought she was. Seriously, at first that's what I thought she was incorporating, and then I'm waiting. Like, no, the candle.
Well, hey, guys, I'm working on some Bourbon Budz Christmas ornaments. That's what I'm talking about.
Like
More like Odin's beard. I love it. Yeah, we're out of candle. Yeah. So, guys, last chance at the wax melts, so we can go ahead and rank this pour. So, Aiden, you want to start that 10-second countdown? Go ahead and give him a little something.
I'm curious as to where this ends up. It's not going to be play is loving the language. I don't curse on my channel at all. Like, it's just,
Well, so
Oh, well, sorry.
hey, this
so
is your
what's-
channel. This is your
what's the
channel.
guy's name? Gary Vanderchuk?
Gary Vaynerchuk? Yeah, Gary
Right.
V.
I love Gary V. And the reason I love him, he's like, why can't I say fuck? Well, it's just a word. Like,
Right.
fuck. Look, my thing is this.
I love Gary V though.
I speak the way I think.
Right.
And I'm a very outspoken person. I'm not a person to think and say, okay, how can I make this sentence work? Nope. Fucking crazy. Like it's, but on the flip side, it's so is everybody else I know. Like, right? So we're not doing it to be foul by any means. You know, it's just like Gary's not. Like, he's like, it's just like, nope.
That's just how he speaks.
Like
yeah.
this is how I speak because this is how I think, and I
Yeah.
think I speak the way I think. And I also spend the majority of my life in a professional setting where it's, I understand, ma'am, but this is the way, and you know, so you get this structure that like like I'm a coon ass, purebred coon ass. So like, I am not like I'm out of my element when I'm sitting down in meetings doing right. But if you look at the data, I'm more like, are you fucking stupid? You can't see this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
Right.
so I hold that in 8, 10, 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
5, 6 days a week. I find myself on stage. Let's fucking go. Because it's just like it feels good sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a release. But no, and I respect it. And, you know, Bill Cosby made a living on making clean comedy, right? It just,
Oh, that's me. What's a filter? And that's when he's doing my blinds with me because he's done a few. I've had to be like, all right, man, we gotta tone it down. Because it's not gonna be on my channel. Like it's just not gonna be, and that's fine.
well, and the first thing we did,
And look,
I remember when we
we've
first started, we
we've
were-
had a couple people that, you know, came to us and was like, well, came to me and was like, you know, I was watching the stream, and you know, I'm sitting on the couch and I got it up, and my kid's sitting with me, and you start doing that, I had to get off, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, we respect
understandable.
that. We
We
respect
respect that.
Yeah.
We'll try to take it easy.
but on the other side of it, to me, is my kid's sitting right there.
right.
And he's 18.
All right. Yeah.
And my main perspective is simply this: I'm a fan of people being who they are, in every aspect. And some people are going to like it, some people aren't. And that's the beauty of all of it is there are aspects about what we do that some people like, and then they tune out because all right, I don't want to hear this, and that's cool, and we respect it. We don't hold anything against anybody. But if you came out right now and said, "Fuck, this feels good," I'm not going to be like, well, that was weird. Like, hey, just be you, and that's.
Yeah.
And one of the things I respect about it is most of the people we deal with is the same. It's just like it's a, when we get in a
And
family
we're also respectable that if you
Well,
said, hey,
yeah, if you'd have
guys,
said, "Hey guys, can we tone that?" Absolutely.
Well, I'm not going to come into somebody else's house and tell them how to cook.
but that's
Right.
how we are.
But the other side of it is we understand both sides. And now this was one of the comments that was made to me early on. We started out, we were real conservative about it, and then it was like when we were doing the pre-recordeds, oh, we were not throwing that none in, like it was real conservative. And then when we started the live, we tried to be conservative, and then we found ourselves getting drunk, and then we came out, and that's just is what it is, right? And somebody told me, they were like, "Dude, it's a bourbon show. Like, whose kids are watching this?" And I'm sitting down doing, "You're right. Like, I don't want to be advocating bourbon parties with 8-year-olds. Like, no." So you're right. It should be. It's a show about adult beverages. I never expect it to be loaded down with kids. Now I apologize to anybody who's watching this with their kids, and if you feel like we're being foul, text us. Let us know. We apologize. But this is an adult beverage show.
Oh no, we absolutely understand.
And it's a two-sided situation where we understand both sides and we respect both sides. Absolutely, wholeheartedly.
Some people want to watch and have to cater to their child.
Yeah.
And
we've also got friends that donated bottles that don't drink.
Yeah.
And it's important that we don't advocate drinking to them.
We have
we're like,
a lot of
hey,
followers who don't drink.
Yeah. But they support it, and we're like, you know what? We're not sitting here promoting alcoholism. We just enjoy the shit out of it. So what it does is it creates this all-inclusiveness across the board. Is if we've got followers out there that's saying fuck more than we do, and then we've got some that don't want to hear it at all, and there's everybody in between. It's no different than there's people out there going for chances at stuff with bourbon written on it and don't drink at all. We'll sip Dr. Pepper in a Glencairn because I love the glass.
I swear, I have a buddy that he gets in. It's hunting season, so he's not going to be on tonight. He's
he's at the camp,
and he don't have service and whatever. But he is more faithful than our bourbon drinker.
But it's an all-inclusive. And look, again, if you came here and said, "Hey, man, look, that's just not who I am," I would have. You would never you wouldn't even hear us say, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Like, in a split second, we're professionals.
Right.
Split second, gone.
Well, what I respect about Brandon too, like I have never said when he comes over to my house, like, "Hey, man, watch your language around the kids." I've never said that, but I have noticed that like the last couple times he's been there, he's been real clean. And
Oh yeah,
not.
Well, so
I mean, it's just, and I think it's just you see what's going on around you, and
Absolutely.
you adapt to that environment.
That's right.
And you're not trying to become a chameleon. You're not trying to fake who you are, but you also don't want to do anything that's going to get you unnecessarily excluded from the group that you want to be a part of.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely. And that goes across the board. My son saw Clay and said, "Hey, it's Mr. Clay. I like him."
Yeah, because I'll have the face of a baby, so it works out.
So, and that, like I said, that's one of the things that we really take a lot of pride in is the all-inclusiveness. If Nick came here, so Nick's our lead singer. He is 10 months clean and sober, and I promise you, I'll do everything my heart can possibly bring to the table to make sure he stays clean and sober. If he came and said, "Hey guys, I want to feature on the podcast, can we not drink tonight?" We're gonna figure out a way to do it.
Yeah,
because that is
do the podcast. So we'd figure it out.
That is a important part of what we do is the all-inclusiveness. I want people to feel
that's going to be your first cigar podcast,
right? But I want people to feel safe and secure regardless of the concept.
Yeah,
the concept is the least important part of it. We're very freelance.
Right.
We're very and when you look at the podcast, it looks very professional.
Times baby face is what landed.
I feel like we've done a lot. We've put a lot of effort into the professionalism of it. But on the flip side, I mean, we're rock stars, kind of. We're rock stars, we're professionals, and we're everything in between. We're dads, we're husbands, and we check every one of those boxes. And sometimes it's nice to say, "Hey, we're going to be this way," and then sometimes it's nice to say, "What, motherfucker?" and it's like everything in between works. But that's the part that's great about it. It's all inclusive. I get it. I understand everybody's perspective on it, and I respect it. And that's the side of it that's the most important part that comes out of it to me is, do you respect somebody else's opinion about it? I do. I respect everybody's approach and everybody's opinion, period.
Right.
And regardless of what that is, it's not important to me how you feel. It's important to me why you feel that way.
Right.
And hey, look, man, this is what we do. This is why we do it. Absolutely. Understand, respect, 100%.
Yeah.
Here it is. And so when people come on here, I'm telling you, if we had 10, 15 people come in here and say, man, it's kind of vulgar, immediately we'd fix that.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure that our friends and family are comfortable.
Right.
Period. Most of our friends and family, I promise you, if Tracy's still in there making merch, he said fuck 30 times, sitting in there right now. I promise you. And it's to no fault of, it's just
Right.
comes out natural because natural.
That's the one thing about this type of community that we're all a part of, right? There's a lot of different groups that you can be a part of, a lot of different things that you can participate in. But with bourbon specifically, and the I call it like the high proof alcohol community, because there's people that like tequila and whiskey
Right.
and scotch and the higher proof stuff. What Luca would say when he talks about bourbon specifically is, it's not the thing that connects people in a room, but it softens the room to allow the connection.
That's right.
That's correct.
So it allows people to kind of lower their inhibitions a little bit and lower their guard, and it opens you up for more conversation, more
right.
involvement, more engagement with each other.
Right.
And you'll get to know whether or not, hey, if I want to hang around this person more later.
Absolutely. Well, and so that's been the plus side to everything we've dealt with through all of this is, so our original goal was, we're musicians first. We're professionals first and husbands and dads first. But before the podcast, we're musicians and that's what we do. But it was the idea of Bourbon Budz was, hey man, we love bourbon. How do we connect the music community and the bourbon community? Which, truthfully, there's a lot more connection in that than most people know.
Oh, yeah.
But not here. Like, I mean, we're in South Louisiana. It's not a common thing like you would think, versus in, across the country, you see it a lot. But here, I don't see a lot of it.
Which part's not a common thing?
I'm talking about like down here, most of the people I know that drink bourbon aren't huge music heads.
Oh, okay.
And vice. Now, there are a couple. So my thought was, hey, we've got a really good following as a band. If we can merge into the bourbon following and then kind of intertwine the two, which is why we always do current events, band related, all of that, it was always driven around how do we drive the two together. I'll tell you, I'm not going to say the word paid off because it's not about paying off, but I guess in a sense it is, because it is, that marriage has been exceptional.
Right.
Like Doug and Trish came in for bourbon. They follow us to as many shows as they can be to. And it's incredible.
So I want to ask something about what Doug said a little bit ago. Can you scroll up, Aiden? I want to read this comment. I respect your wrong opinion that Metallica is better than Slayer. Whose opinion is Metallica is better than Slayer?
What I said was, Metallica is the bigger band
Okay, yeah, I agree
than
with that.
Slayer. And they're more successful.
Yes. Agree there.
It doesn't mean they're better. It just means they're more
What do
successful.
you think they are?
Me personally, my personal opinion on music, Nonpoint's my favorite band. I am not a thrash metal guy.
Gotcha.
I am more of a new metal.
Metallica's my favorite band. All time.
I love Metallica. Metallica is one of my favorite live shows. Now,
I've never seen them live.
we got to go see them 2 years ago in Dallas, and it was stupid.
I know. I want to.
Well, but the trick to me is, music is just like bourbon. It's subjective. It's
Right.
what do you like? But the thing about it, I do prefer Metallica over Slayer. Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
No question. But I respect Slayer for what they did. Their decisions made Metallica a bigger band.
If a Metallica song comes on the radio, I'm singing along to every word of it. If a Slayer song comes on the radio, I'm not 100% sure it's Slayer.
Right. Well, so the trick to it is while you respect their grind and sticking to their
Right.
guns, the reason they are where they are, and don't get me wrong, they're still massive. They are massive.
Oh yeah.
But they're not Metallica massive.
No.
And the reason they're not Metallica massive is because they did what they did and Metallica did what they did. And on a business scale, Can you blame them?
Right. It worked out. It worked out for Metallica.
It worked out. And I mean, look, Slayer.
And speaking of Metallica, I need the blackened whiskeys.
I have not.
We
Have
have
you seen the new blackened mixed with?
we've
That's it. Oh, dude, I've seen it 3 or 4
I've
times.
had a couple
So I
bottles of that,
have the lineup.
unless it's raining
In
blood.
fact,
Correct.
oh yeah, right. So I have the lineup in my office. In fact, in January, the first blind that Oak and Cedar did was through 4 bottles of blackened that I picked up from a buddy of mine for $10 a bottle.
Wow.
I've heard good things. I've heard mixed reviews about
Right.
it, and I've always wanted to buy one. And when I look at and there's 3 or 4 selections, I'm like, I wanted
on
the
the-
72 seasons.
On December 12th, when you come up to my house, or December 13th rather, when you come up to my house, for as much of it as you want.
Yeah, I definitely got to make that happen.
The Wes Henderson and Cast Strength are both going to be in the end of the year blind because those both won for different reasons. Brandon picked the Cast Strength, and me and Jim picked Wes Henderson.
Yeah. So did we do the wax yet? We did not. All right, you did the countdown
Second
yet?
countdown?
But we've been did the countdown. So sorry guys, we're a little delayed on the wax. We're gonna go ahead and give away the wax melts now.
That's what happens when you get into a good
Look,
conversation.
that's good conversation, and that's what it's supposed to be. So wax melts. Good luck to everybody. They were all not great, but of them, Cash Strength was the best. And look, I'm a Cash Strength guy. On the count of 3, guys. 1, 2, 3, go.
Ride the light.
Wait, are you serious? It's called Ride the Lightning.
That's awesome. I mean, just to have the collection
That's
for the
epic.
names,
It's blackened whiskey.
right?
So, I mean, that's a
Yeah.
song too, right?
That's an album.
No,
Well,
Blackened.
Ride the Lightning's an album, but
Blackened's the song off.
Blackened's the
Just
song.
for All.
all right, so it's gonna be a toss-up between Bobby and Cody right here. You know, it's been a couple weeks since Cody won something.
Oh, here you
Here
go.
he goes, though. All right, guys, y'all show some love in the comments, our brother, Mr. Cody. Cody's there.
Good job, Cody, man. I don't know who you are, but
Congrats,
good
Cody.
job.
Cody's one of our best friends in this bourbon world, and look, in our personal lives, Cody's a great dude. Courtney's a great
Cool
chick.
people.
You know, wonderful kids, awesome people, and that's another thing. That's another thing that comes across, you know, from all of what we do right
It's
here.
a word.
We that's what we've gained out of what we do here is, you know, between Cody and Courtney, Doug and Trish, we've met some of the best people on the planet in this, and we thoroughly enjoy every second of it, man. It's such a good time. And look, we were lucky that all of these people also went and followed and liked our music and have a great time with the music, and that you know that means the world to us.
Yep.
Now, do we go ahead and sample these 2 pours?
Well, what are we rating the Infinity for?
That's right. Let's do that. I'll be honest with you. That's a 9. I really, really enjoy that finish on that
It's
bottle.
kind of not fair
Compare-
what's in it, though.
Well, wait. So compared to sample 2, you can't.
Are you comparing it to sample 2, or are you comparing it by itself?
I'm thinking of it by itself. I'm
So
thinking by itself. It's a.
I
it's
had
a 9.
sample 2. It's like,
Can't be
right? It can't. Yeah. So
I think it's a
but
9. I think
You're
it's
right. I shouldn't do that.
I feel like it's got a very robust palate. It lacks a little bit of the sweetness, which is one of my things that I like. It's not overbearingly sweet, but that cigar box tobacco finish
Yeah.
draws me. I want to keep drinking.
Yeah.
So I would give it an 8.
Me too. And then, but
But I'm a big fan of that tobacco finish. That tobacco finish set me over the top.
Would you give it?
No.
Yeah,
I think-
that's what I was gonna give it a 9.
I think that tobacco finish was, while I've had that before, it's been a ton.
See you, Brandon.
Later, Brandon. Thank you so much for
Later,
being here, brother.
Brandon.
We won't be here next week.
So
The
when the-
following week we'll be back.
I don't know what the big giveaway is, man. We'll see. I'm probably going to be gone before that happens.
Either way, look, we ain't that
Yeah,
far.
we'll
make
get
it
it to
happen
you.
one way or another. Now, so I'm at a 9. You're at a 9,
Yeah.
and you're at an 8. So that's
26.
26 out of 30. Realistically, with everything that's in this barrel or in this pour,
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
it should be a 30. I mean, but I can honestly say I've had some unicorns that I wasn't a huge fan of. Like, I still think Pappy 10 is better than Pappy 15. It tastes better. I enjoy it more. I think the Lot B is the best of the spread.
12 year.
I love the 12 year.
So when
I don't know.
I did an allocated bourbon tasting last October, and It was 9 different ones. There's Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, Booker's, Russell's 15, GTS, Pappy 10, 12, and 15, Elmer Thiele, and Willet Purple Top. That's 9 of them, yeah. So mine was GTS, Russell's 15, Pappy 12. The lot.
I mean, the lot B is incredible.
But the GTS was just everybody else was fighting for second place stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. GTS. So that's one bottle I haven't had my hand on. I like the LaRue. I love the LaRue. But that I've had 2 pours of GTS, and I haven't found many things that touch it.
Yeah.
I will say though, I'm a bigger fan of Purple Top than all of them. I think Purple Top is the most unique out of the. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that it's necessarily the best tasting I've ever had, but I like the fact that it stands. It's a man amongst boys.
It was
aspect.
4th place for me that night.
It's a man amongst boys. To me, it's obviously different than everything else.
Right.
Like you can take the rainbow of Weller, and all of it's going to taste somewhat similar.
Mm-hmm.
And William LaRue, while it's hotter than the rest of the Wellers, it still has that weeded profile. I find Willet Purple Top just stands out. Like, there's nothing even resembles it to the nature of what it is.
And you had the Willet weeded Purple Top?
I don't know.
It's the black bottle with the purple top?
I have had that. That's really good.
I was saying,
I tried it at the Scarlet Pearl.
Oh,
that shit was good.
Yeah.
But I've never bought it because I've always been hesitant. I've never really heard a whole lot about it, so I've never bought it.
Yeah.
Tried it, and I was like, okay.
Brandon has a bottle.
Oh, that shit's good.
Yeah, I think he paid like $200 for it.
So we know you've got to drive home. So if it's okay with you, we're going to taste these 2.
Please do.
Yeah, we
I absolutely want you to.
Which one you want to do first?
That.
It didn't even. Yep.
That.
Yes, master.
Rich
Got
Green.
Right. That's the one that.
All
right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this next pour tonight, guys, we're not going to do the wheel anymore. We are going to start up another giveaway here shortly. But this next pour is Rich Grain Distilling Company out of Mississippi. That is shut down. So if you see this in the stores,
buy it.
Buy it.
If you see, and then here's my disclaimer to it. If you see it and open it and hate it, I will buy it from you for what you paid for it.
Oh yeah.
And guys, who does Mr. Clay sound like right now?
Sounds
Sounds like us. We say the same thing
Right.
to everybody. If you buy a bottle and you don't like it,
Let us know.
let us know. We'll buy it from you.
But that's
I'll pay full retail price for an open bottle.
especially if we recommend the bottle to you and you don't like it. Let me know. I'll pay retail. I'll give you what you paid for.
So look at that cork top though.
All right. That's unique.
Orlo, wait.
Yeah, that's a H. Taylor cork because the Rich Grain broke. It had been sitting on the shelf for so stinking long.
I was thinking. I'm like, I know I've seen that before.
That's in the H. Taylor small batch cork top. It had been sitting on the shelf for so stinking long that the cork just disintegrated.
I had the same problem with my my CYPB. What's up, Abel? Glad you can make it. That's the buddy we talking about.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming he's at the camp and he
he's
must have
at-
got a little smidge of the service.
He's 100% at the camp.
All right, so real shit.
Yeah, Scott wants to know what you guys think about this Rich Grain.
Okay. So it smells. It's got a unique.
Scott,
nose
what size
to me.
barrels did they use, man? Let us know.
That's a very unique nose.
It's a blend. It's a blend of 2 different bourbons. It's a high wheat and a high rye bourbon blended together.
Makes sense now.
Well, I was going to say that it reminds me of something. It's unique on the same level of what that pour was, and I'm trying to think of what it was.
I've never even heard of this, much less
No, absolutely not. Like,
tasted it. So this is
I don't even know how to describe it.
sir in the parking lot, in the only spot you get service. One spot in the park. That's where
15
everybody
gallon
goes.
barrels.
Gets
So they made 15-gallon barrels of this,
Gallon barrels.
blended 2 different pours. What does that smell?
I don't know, but it's
Would you call it a real rich grain smell?
Well, I didn't want to be too cliche about it, but
Kinda, yeah.
like I'm trying to get
You try not to say that.
right. It's
I'm trying to like pick out certain notes, and it's just
there's something. It's almost like a oatmeal.
Sure. Now Scott, being the son of a gun that he is, he brought. If anyone sees Lost Lantern, Mississippi, Memory Living, that will do. I'm going up to Cleveland. I'm going up to Greenwood next week, so I'll let you know. He brought up some of the Rich Grain White Dog, or their clear corn whiskey. That was not okay. That was not. It was unpleasant.
Abel got in on the share.
There you go.
So,
well, look, before we start sipping on this, we're going to go ahead and set up our last giveaway, guys. So our last giveaway of the night, besides the big giveaway, is going to be a Bourbon Budz engraved flask.
Yep.
So you know what to do. Come in the comments with the word flask. FLASK.
First one. First in.
There you go.
First in.
Oh, and by the way, they are some of the most beautiful flasks. We used them this past weekend in Nashville, and they will get you nice and swersive.
Oh yeah.
You know, they work. So they're the rounded flask, right? So when you put it in your pocket, it fits so nicely.
Yeah.
And snug is just.
I'm still enjoying this thing, man. This is such a nice.
Before you leave here, we're gonna have to show you that cigar ashtray that she made.
Okay.
Holy shit!
All right.
It is gorgeous. But so yeah, so come in the comments with flask. So John, let's talk about this a little bit. First off,
I can't
pinpoint the
I
nose.
can't.
Let's talk about it, guys.
I don't even know what that is.
I can't really pinpoint.
I'm not gonna. Let me know.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me
I
something.
get oat. It's like a oaty, like oatmeal.
I got that when you said it. It's not.
She's a spicy girl. She got some spice to it.
Right.
It's
Right.
almost
And that's what I'm having trouble.
it's almost like Indian allspice.
Well, so that's
See, I don't.
so when I think allspice, and I think what's throwing me off from that is the oat, because I'm
Yeah.
getting it's a real oatmealish.
Oh, for sure.
But and I think that throws me. But I agree with the allspice. I don't know what Indian allspice is,
Well, it's allspice.
but yeah, I get. It's just there's something. I'm not gonna say clashing, but
In
I kind of want to. Like the oatmeal makes me say, no, that can't be allspice. But it's like it might be.
Yeah.
And it's a unique smell to me. It's something I've never experienced that, and it's weird, but it's not weird in a bad way. It's pretty cool.
what's the what
It's
is
intriguing.
It's two blends you said.
So it's a high rye and a high wheat. They blend.
Nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon is what Scott says.
So it could be the
No,
nutmeg or the
nutmeg.
clove, but
It's definitely it's
Clove,
the clove.
clove for
That's
sure.
it. That's what it is. You did it. That's it, Scott. That's what I'm getting.
see, Doug, you need Oak and Cedar merch. Tammy will hook you up. Just saying, we know a girl.
And,
Yeah.
and look, we know a bunch of people.
Yeah, we
who
know a
are willing
bunch of
to get it.
Huh. So yeah, I can see that. I just like I said, there's something
That's
oaty
it.
about it that just
It's
stands
clove.
out.
That's what I couldn't pinpoint.
Keep going back to like oatmeal. Just-
But
well, look, in traditional
Yeah.
Bourbon Budz fashion, let's see
We're
what we
gonna-
think
we're
about it.
gonna
Guys,
taste
cheers.
cheers.
We apologize
Right
for
home.
that drive to hand. Well, for future reference, we do some gatherings here quite a bit. Obviously, we have space for it, so we do a lot here. And I've got spare bedroom, 2, 3, 4. We can probably sleep 5 on couches.
Good enough.
So we are look, we are open door type people.
Right.
Come here, you want to drink, we want to have a good time. You are welcome to crash. Now I know you have 7 kids to get home to, so that. But we are also kid friendly.
Right.
We do the kid thing. So, yeah, I could use an Oak and Cedar Glen. Just saying. Look,
So I'm working on that. It's not going to be a Glen. It's going to be an aged and or tasting glass.
so what's the one that we were talking about the other day? The Bardstown glasses. They got a name for it, and I can't remember what it is.
They're a little
But
shorter and
Yeah, it's
wider.
like the
than-
shorter, fatter
Yeah.
glass. Well, if you go to Bardstown, that's what they do. They're sampling them. They don't use the Glens. And I love that glass. It fits my hand so much better.
I mean, do you? Oh. Hey,
That's true.
you ready for the ages too? 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 2. The last 2 are twins.
Look at Doug. We got our own camper hooked up here. We hooked up a 50 amp plug on I have a tennis court in the
Yeah.
backyard. So we hooked up a 50
They were
amp
joking.
plug.
They're like, "Yeah, we need a camping spot." We're like,
Got
"We
you
know a
covered.
guy."
Oh gosh.
So we
Got
put a
50
camping
amp
plug
service
so
to the
they can
tennis court.
park.
We hooked up a plug, and now we plug the bus into it while they're not here.
I got construction going on at my house right now. For the longest time, my wife and I Bourbon Trail Glass. That's what it is. So for the longest time, my wife and I lived in this little house in downtown Hammond, little 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,100 square foot fix it up nightmare. And there you go, man. You got a bigger gap than me. Just don't let him out. Don't try to live in a
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah,
trust me. It's
I like my mattress, man.
mm,
I like what's laying next to laying next to me on the
that's fair.
mattress.
So I've never met anybody that can sit on that couch and effectively get up.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. I'm glad you got to tell me what couch because we're about to get some new furniture.
Oh,
We actually have the same
yeah,
couch.
he bought, his wife came here once and was like, "Well, we're getting this couch." What the fuck?
Yeah, but so we had this little fix up nightmare, and then we like, all right, we need something bigger. 'Cause she's pregnant with baby number 4, so her parents gave us a little bit of land, and we just bought a double wide trailer and plopped it there. Well, she kept having kids, man. So we added on 1,100 square feet to the trailer, a big bedroom, bathroom, and office for me. And then we switched some stuff around. I actually took out my fridge from my kitchen, and we put a commercial fridge where the washer and dryer used to be. The washer and dryer is now where my office used to be. So I mean, it's a big giant like sliding glass door merchandiser fridge that I bought from a restaurant.
So
It works.
You know, you say that sounds crazy, but this house was actually downsizing for me.
Yeah.
I had a double wide trailer, 32 by 76 on an acre and a half, and I added on 1,600 square foot on the back of it.
Mhm.
So I was right at like 40, almost 4,100 square foot living.
Yeah.
And it was five bedroom, 3.5 bath before. And then I added a man cave, 2 more bedrooms, another master bath style bathroom. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then
That's what I'm doing. We're actually the construction house right now. They're doubling the size of the kitchen,
right.
and they're giving me a 12 by 16 closet.
So yeah, when I bought this, it was actually downtown, but this worked out to be more practical. Like,
Because you're right down the road from work.
well, it wasn't even just that. It was, you know, so now I'm on 3 acres. The tennis court proved to be pretty useful so far. I mean, I don't play tennis, but golly, it was great. But on the other side of
If
it,
you can hone that down to be a pickleball court, I'd be jamming up your
Well,
way.
look.
I mean, that's easy.
We
That's
know a
one
lot of
line.
people. Like my brother-in-law plays pickleball.
It's a hell of a parking lot, though. I can tell you that.
I bet.
But on the other side of it, like, I love the fact that I have the wet bar now. I didn't do a whole lot to this house, change it.
Right.
This was always a den. I just made this a man cave.
Yeah.
The wet bar was always a wet bar, but it's less space slightly. I think it's 3,400 square or 3,500 square.
Yeah.
But it's much more like, I don't have this
Utilized better.
right. So my double wide was an open floor plan, and it was like, holy shit, like, I loved an open floor plan. And then I came into here, I came look at this place before we bought it, and I'm like, if you threw a party in the bedroom, I wouldn't even know you were here.
Right.
Like, I love that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm coming here, close these doors. They're having a party in the living room right now. You don't even know who's in there.
Yeah.
And I love that about it. It's open enough to where if we had a large group, we can have a large, like, I can put 20 people in here and we can have a good time.
Mhm.
Or we can have 4 different things going on and nobody's bothered by nobody.
Right.
Well, what I've learned with kids, and like, he wants his own space. He can go in his room. He can have the time of his life. I won't even know if he's here.
Mhm.
It's kind of pleasant. I don't ever forget you. I just leave. I'm just no, but it's no different than
You
if
can't
I,
leave, man. You're the producer. You got to stick
Right.
around for a while.
no, it's I don't know, man. And I love this location. It's proven to be quite the party pad. Now, it's a little out the way, but I love it. I absolutely love being out here. Quiet. You're gonna walk outside and be like, oh fuck. All I gotta do is turn that light off and it changes everything.
Right.
Oh, what is going on out there? But it's no, man. It's a pleasant.
Yeah.
10 minutes away from Donaldsonville, 20 minutes from Gonzales. But I don't know, man. It
What
really is
proof
good.
is this?
It's 90 proof. So
So I'm
the pallet
the
was
clove follows.
well. I didn't want to say that, but
Like the
it
nose,
absolutely does.
to me, the
There's
palate
something on the
follows
palate.
nose on this one.
There's something on the palate that's kind of
For me, it's almost a little ethanol-y, even at 90 proof.
well. So what messes with me about that is it's been a while since I've actually tasted ethanol. I I feel ethanol, but I don't taste it. So the only time I taste ethanol, it's bitterness.
Right.
It's kind of like, oh, like you know when you get a cheap bottle of bourbon, a cheap bottle of whiskey, and it's straight ethanol,
Yeah.
and you taste it, and it's like,
I think this bottle was $44.
well, but I don't get that with this. Like
Yeah.
there is some burn to it, but it's not. I don't get that overwhelming bitterness. You know, like it's. So I'm not gonna say it's not there. Just it doesn't resemble the ethanol bitterness that I've experienced before.
It's a real unique pour,
It is. It's absolutely.
and I'm really sad that these guys are shuttered. That makes me very sad. I wish they would be producing more stuff.
Right.
I would like to know what happened to all the old barrels.
I would like to. I would be
Scott's got
curious
a
to
good point.
see what a cash strength like this would come out, where you'd get a little bit more of that body, a little bit more of that flavor profile.
Scott, was there ever a cast strength, man? Let me know.
I've always said that, you know, when you're in that 90, 95 proof range, it tends to be a little watered down. I want that, like we did the Bardstown Origin, you know, the bottled and bond, the black label, which is an incredible pour. We got to thieve it out of the barrel at 120 proof.
Yeah.
Before it was distilled down to 100. Change your perspective
Yeah,
on
it
Bardstown.
was. Yeah,
Like you taste it and do, what the, holy shit. And I'm a firm believer in that. That little bit of watering down changes a lot. I like the cash strength because I like that robustness. I feel like this
So what do you think about Phil Austin?
cash strength, I like it. I'm not a huge fan of some of the store picks. I've had a couple store picks where it was okay. Now the blue corn, I love the blue corn.
So they do it's called slow water something. I don't know. Slow water filter. I don't know exactly what it's called. But they did an experiment where they took the water they were going to use to water down the product,
Mhm.
and they aged the water and used barrels. So the water has a proof to it.
that's awesome. So they did
It's
not
not-
release a cash strength.
All right, so
but
it was not super high, but it's like 3% or whatever.
Right. Well, but sitting in the barrels, it changes the game. It's not watering it down to no end. Because I mean, you taste some pours and it's like obviously watered down.
Right.
It's
This is they'll cask the water
that's crazy.
and then use that to water down the barrel.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason that I love this bourbon game
Sure.
because it's so intriguing that the shit that people do,
The science behind it all.
the science behind it is incredible. It still blows my mind that you can grab the same bottle twice. Now, not Crown Royal or that's all going to taste the same. You take the same bottle, two different batches, and it tastes completely different. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, Nancy. Well, everything Nancy Fraley touches is amazing, but she can't help herself. He's talking about the Still Austin pit.
And look, don't get me wrong. Blue corn to me is incredible.
Oh yeah.
I really like the cash strength.
The Tanager. Have you had that?
I'm not.
Mm-mm.
The one I didn't like was
The butter.
Bayou Side and Thibodeau did a store pick called buttered popcorn,
Yeah.
and I understand why they called it buttered popcorn, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't like it
So
either.
the Tanager's their cigar blend, and again, that was one that Nancy Fraley participated in. So she creates the Joseph Magnus. She's still responsible for every single one of the blends that Joseph Magnus does. There was a rumor going on that she stopped working with them. She commented on one of my YouTube videos a couple days ago and said, "No, I still do every single one of Joseph Magnus blends."
Well, Doug said they were there
Yeah,
last
it's
Friday.
Austin
Yeah.
last Friday.
That's awesome. And you didn't bring me anything. Shame on you, Doug.
Well, he hadn't made it here yet, and he may have brought some stuff for us to try. I mean,
Love you, Doug.
so in all seriousness, there's some uniqueness to that it makes me want to explore more, and that's discouraging because there is no more. But
Right.
it's good, and it's unique. I'm with you. I think the clove follows into the palate very heavily.
Yeah.
But there's something on the palate that I can't pinpoint. I can't put my finger on. It does start out kind of sweet, and I do get where the rich and spicy comes on the back end. It just, but the part that throws me is none of it is overwhelming. Like none of it is, oh my God, it's full body.
It's blended well.
It's a very well blend, but it's kind of mellow.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit of that ethanol burn, but I mean, for a 90 proof, I find it drinks a little hotter, but it doesn't drink like a 110, 120. It drinks more of a bottled and bond to me. It's more of 100, maybe. It just,
I'm gonna say something that's totally off right now. This is not what it tastes like, but what it reminds me of is a slow cooked pot roast. You have the veggies in it, you have the meat in it, you have the gravy in it, and it doesn't matter which part of it you bite, it all tastes the same. And it's got some characteristics of all of those things in each bite.
right.
Even though you taste the onions in the meat, you can taste the potatoes in the onions, you can taste the gravy.
Right.
Yeah, that's what this is doing.
And you know, that's a fair assessment. And it's a very well blended bottle. It
Yeah.
really is. I mean, high rye and wheat, it's good.
Yeah.
Now, it's not something that blows your mind. Not to me. I like that more robust flavor profile. So
Yeah.
personally, I'm not going to say it's something that makes me keep reaching and wanting more, but I am intrigued at the flavor profile. It's very
Well, for one, you can't buy that bottle.
Right.
And,
well, and that makes it that much more intriguing.
right.
I have so many things on my shelf that you can't buy.
But it's also disappointing because it's like,
it's not expensive.
right.
Right.
Well, yes, it is. It's priceless.
Well, right now it's priceless, but it was only a $44 bottle.
And I'm pretty sure I could go back to that same store and pick up 3 or 4 more.
Well,
I think
didn't you say you're going back up that way?
next week.
$44?
And you can Venmo me later, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, grab me a bottle of that. I'll put that on the show. Oh, so I want to rank it, and look, guys, last chance coming into Flask. Keep coming in the comments with Flask. We do have one more to taste. So, FLASK, Flask. I hate to rank it, but I want to because I think it's important. There's some keynotes that people that probably never will get to try it would like to know about it. I think that it's intriguing. It catches your attention for sure. It's different than most of everything you've tried. I even find it resembles some of the single malts I've tried, which is weird. I'm not a fan of the barley flavor, but
That's the
it
clove.
feels
Yeah.
right. It feels similar to some of that. But what I really dislike the fact that it's 90 proof and it doesn't have the body. Like if this was a full-bodied, robust with that flavor profile, would change the game.
Yeah.
It would be
I agree.
like holy shit. Where do you get this? I'm very impressed with it, and I would love to have it. If you're going to grab it, I want it absolutely, and I'm going to show my friends.
Mhm.
But I feel it lacks on the overall experience. Like me as a bourbon drinker, I'm looking for that. Like, golly, it's punchy, it's robust. And I just feel like while it's blended well and it's a great flavor profile, it's kind of mellow.
Yeah.
It's kind of
And you know what? That's
not a bad thing.
it's
just
half a dozen.
right. 6 one way, half a dozen another.
Well, something you said earlier that I think is pretty interesting. You want that thing to where somebody's drinking something, and you want to say, "That's good, right? Now try this."
Right.
This is that thing they need to be drinking when you say, "Now try this."
That's right.
Right. That is not an end of the night pour. This is a beginning of the night.
That's right.
That's correct.
This
So
is going to be that first
and that-
drink to
that's-
warm up your palate.
and that's where I
You get
was
ready
about
for
to
it.
go with it. When I first started, I was I was into
this
that.
was his kind of profile.
This was
Basil
what I
Hayden,
wanted.
Right.
you know,
I was into the
like-
90 proof
Right.
up to bottled and bond kind of, and that's what I liked. And I wouldn't venture off. And then
Into the scary world of 125 plus. Yeah.
well,
Right,
and
yeah.
because when you're early
Oh.
on to it, more of that high proof stuff. The fact is, the ethanol comes with it, and until you get beyond that taste of ethanol, it's there.
It'll burn your palate out.
It'll burn the
Just
shit out
took
of you.
me back there, and I
It was
mean,
nostalgic for
it was.
And it's
so
pleasant.
it's
The
good.
thing about it
I
is,
like it.
It's funny that a bottle from a defunct distillery would be considered a nostalgic pour.
right?
Right, it is. And
But
so
to me, it's a very pleasant pour. It's worthy of drinking. It's not that it's bad by any means. It's not bad at all. It's just me personally. I like something a little more full, more
Right.
full bodied. I would absolutely have a sip of this, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. You start the night off with this, and you say, "You like that? Well, check this out."
Right.
And then from there, you say, "Well, check this out." And before you know it, you're drinking hazmat, and somebody's sleeping in the yard.
American light whiskey from Crimson's.
Right. I mean,
yeah,
it's just
sample too.
but it's and on the other side to that, we did sample that before this, and that all affects everything. That was insane. This
That
is
is up there with the best thing I've ever had.
here's what I'll say before I give my number. It's absolutely above par. It is not your standard run of the mill 90 proof whiskey.
No.
It is unique, very well blended. Not a sweet pour, not a caramel chocolate. It's a kind of the rye stands out. You get a little bit of that spiciness. You get the nose to me still the oat stands out, but that clove really follows through from the nose.
It does
to
for
the
me,
palate.
and I enjoy
But
it.
it's unique, and I would recommend. Look, at $40-some a bottle, if you're gonna get your hands on it, get it. Why wouldn't you? You can't get this shit anymore, so buy it.
Right.
If I'm ranking it on rarity, it's one thing, but I'm gonna rank it on what it is and where my profile is. I'm tossing up between a 7 and an 8, and the reason I'm saying that is because it lacks that body. If this flavor profile was in a 125 and it was, on the ranking of a LaRue or a Purple Top or that fucking sample, and it's holy shit, like it's full bodied, I think this is an 11.
Right.
But because it lacks that, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm 7.5. What makes it an 8 from the 7 to an 8 is because you can't get this shit.
Yep.
Like it's so rare, it doesn't exist. So if you see it, you have to buy it.
Yeah.
And to me, that makes it worthy of an 8.5 because of that.
Mhm.
It's interesting, and I think what makes it lean from the 8 to the 9, if you really want it to be specific, is as rare as it is, you're going to taste it and say, "Shit, I should have bought 2 bottles.
Yeah.
I should have bought 2 because we're going to kill this bottle at some point,
It's a
and then I'm not going to have any more." Right?
I'm gonna reach out to a contact in Mississippi because she's ordering stuff for her store. I don't know how much that's left from the Jackson warehouse.
Right.
Because everything has to be ordered through Jackson.
It's a easy sipper. It's smooth.
It's a
I
good-
like
If,
it.
if she can,
and
if
that's
there's
what I
some
did.
of that left in the Mississippi ABC warehouse, I'm gonna have her order me a couple.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
And I was going to say, like, I'm not opposed to buying a case of that to where, because I can see 8 or 10 guys sitting around the house and, hey, look, we're gonna sip on this tonight, and it's a good, easy, relaxing pour, mellow, it's tasty. It just
That's a good hunting camp pour.
right. Well, I don't know. You ain't been to the hunting camp with us.
Well, hunting camp, campfire,
Right.
like
right.
it's a good pour to
with
share.
with a s'mores.
Yeah.
Well, now fuck. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like a bit of a campfire.
Realistically, it's good.
Yeah.
The name of this bottle is Rich Grain Distilling Company. It is discontinued.
Yeah.
So this distillery shut down in 2020 due to COVID. There are still some bottles out on the wild out there, and it's good. It's really good. Like I said, I wish it was a cask. I wish it had some body.
Go to Mississippi, especially central and northern Mississippi. Go to ghetto stores. Go to Go to the stores that you don't want to go to at night. Make sure you go to them during the day. And then Clay ever makes his way to Thibodeau, we got plenty of Texas bourbon to share. I'll be there, man. I will be there.
So tell me what you think about it.
I was gonna give it an 8. I mean, we already talked
I
about
think
it.
we checked.
Yeah,
all
we
the boxes on that.
already talked.
And I
Just hadn't gave my number yet.
Well,
But we
and I'm going to use an example
We
before I
covered
pour this.
And I'm going to be a little greedy and say don't put any of that in there.
No, I'm not. Oh, no, absolutely not.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
That's all I got left.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I wasn't even going to ask for that. So this, I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
But what I will say about that bottle, a part of it that everybody that knows anything about bourbon knows that, when you think of the most well-rounded, the GOAT of the pours, and well-rounded pours,
Let it.
Yeah.
Eagle Rare. Everybody knows how good Eagle Rare is. It's always good. There's never a bad pour.
Yeah.
But it's well-versed. It's well-rounded.
Put the
I feel like that is what
cork in it, but I want to see this bottle.
that's what this pour. It's not on the same playing field of an Eagle Rare by any means, but it has that type of vibe. Like it's just good.
Right. So this is meant to be put on a bookshelf. Book.
Ooh.
Chapter 0. All right, this is their inaugural release.
So I was looking at the bottle because it's got a nose. It's amazing,
It's rum cask finish.
Ah, yeah, that nose is some shit.
dude.
Holy. All right, guys, look, before we move on to this, last chance at Flash, we're going to start the 10-second countdown right now.
All right, let me go ahead and text this guy real quick. Because
No, this smells incredible. How many chapters are out there of this?
0.
That's it.
Just 0. This was released 2 Thursdays ago.
Oh, shit. Okay, so this is fairly new.
Yeah, very,
This
very
is right here in Gonzales.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, I go to Gonzales pretty regular.
You can get it at Sugarfield Spirits.
Yeah, I was there 2 days. I was one street over from Sugarfield 2 days ago. But yeah. All right, so guys, this is Acadian Lore. This is made at Sugarfield Spirits in Gonzales. What's the proof on this? 117.
117,
Holy crap.
dude.
Chapter 0.
Yeah, I just got enough to wet the glass.
Do we know the age on this?
8 years.
8 year, aged 8 years. Okay.
That's on the bottle too. They're very, very transparent.
I was looking for it.
Dude, I'm loving this nose.
Oh, 3 barrels?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my bottle number's on the back there.
Yeah, I see that. It's 422 of 550.
So Brandon Bayou Cask has bottle number 3.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go pass by and look for this. It smells incredible. So before we get too deep, let's go ahead and spin for the flask, guys.
Yep. 10.
What are we waiting for?
So Cody,
Another new one?
Sugarfield doesn't have anything that old. So Acadian Lore is not made by Sugarfield. Matt Myers and we got Daniel, I forget his last name. Matt Myers and his friend Dan partnered together and they sourced barrels from Kentucky. They rented space at Sugarfield and they aged it and used rum barrels.
Yeah.
So this is not a Sugarfield product. It is sold at Sugarfield, but it is Acadian Lore through and through. So they don't have anything at all. Sugarfield, in fact, only has one product.
Yeah.
It's their own distillate.
Right.
And that's brand new. They have 100% corn whiskey that's
Right.
phenomenal.
So Aiden, you got this new thing? What's going on here?
Glad I could help, Cody.
I wouldn't mind going and have a sit down there and just check it out. I've heard some cool things about it.
So Thomas was at the distiller from Sugarfield was at my bottle share on Sunday.
Oh, so this is a new wheel. Okay. All right. Well, look, obviously we're always evolving, right? So, hey guys, for the flask,
We have like one
which
transparent.
way does it spin? Same way? Oh, it's good there. It looks great. All right, guys, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, it works.
You did it. You did it better than me.
So, guys, while we're spinning here, we've got one more giveaway at the end of the night, which is coming very soon. Now, I want you to come in the comments with the word shared after you go hit this little arrow and share the stream to all your friends and family. And we'll be talking about what the big giveaway is here very shortly. Look at that. Perfect.
There you go.
I'll show some love to Mr. Scott Hollis in the comments.
Congratulations, Scott.
First timer here tonight. Thank you so much for being here, Scott. We appreciate you. And you just won a Bourbon Budz flask, which is going to leave with Mr. Clay.
I'll bring it. I'll bring it with me, man, and I'll either bring it up to you in Jackson next time I'm up there, or you can pick it up at the bottle share in December.
But yeah, congratulations, Scott. Thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate your input. You've actually been a very, very helpful part of this stream tonight.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate you, brother. And we look forward to doing more of this with you. So hopefully you'll be here on the next one. Now, we're going to talk about this pour a little bit, but before we do that, I want to express my gratitude to you, Clay, for being here tonight, man. Look, we thoroughly enjoy what we do here, and we love the fact that we can integrate what we do with music and other bourbon aficionados and, you know, people out there that are doing the things that we love to do. But it makes us happy that people even want to be here and included in what we do. It tells us that what we're doing is working.
Right.
We really appreciate you for being here tonight. And look, congratulations on winning the basket to start.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for your donation to Miss Ann, because I mean, I know he appreciates that wholeheartedly. But man, it's such an honor to have you out here tonight, man. We really enjoy doing this, and we enjoy doing it with people that also enjoy doing it. It really is an honor, man. Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for letting me come on, dude. That was great. Thanks for reaching out, and this is my first one of these to ever do. I've been, like I said, my bourbon journey is a little, I would say probably pretty unique compared to a lot of people. I've had maybe 2 or 3 beers my whole life. I took my first sip of whiskey last May in life, and then didn't really. I bought my first bottle last September.
Right.
So it's been just over a year since I own a bottle.
Like 300 bottles.
I have 300 on my shelf right now. run a bourbon club. We have monthly bottle shares. We have giveaways. Everybody. I mean, it
escalated. That escalated quickly. Right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
right.
Well, and you know,
fun,
we've
man.
had similar stories, man. I mean, Eagle Rare started it all for us. And,
Yeah.
you know, 2 years ago, we had nothing. I had a bottle of Jim Beam Black I wanted at a Christmas party. It's still unopened on my shelf today. Eagle Rare started it all for us. And next thing you knew, Tracy's like, where are we going to put all this? Like and it escalated.
Built an office for mine.
Right. I mean, and I did this because I hated the fact that all my stuff was locked up and you couldn't see it.
Right.
Like I always thought, actually Penelope was the one that made me say, I want a display. I loved how the bottles looked. I loved,
Oh, they're gorgeous.
and I'm like, man, I want people to see this. And then I'm like, well, I can't just show people Penelope. So I bought these 2 shelving units to say, hey, here it is. And that is not all of it, but that's the displayable side of it, you know,
Right.
to me.
You got the full Weller Rainbow. You got the little books. You got the Bookers.
So, but very similar journeys. We are not seasoned veterans by any means. We are seasoned in the fact that we enjoy the shit out of bourbon, and it doesn't burn anymore, right? But other than that, I mean, look, we find ourselves sitting right here ranking bourbons, and we're like, what is that? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna drink
But
it.
it's good.
This is good, you know.
And we meet people like you,
Right.
and Scott, and you know, people who have different knowledge in, and we learn, and we continue to learn, and
Yeah.
we appreciate it.
Brandon and Scott taught me a bunch.
Yeah.
Taught me a whole lot.
Well, and the cool part about it is, whether you know or you don't know, it's fun. And whether, aside from fun or not fun, good or not good,
Good night,
there's
Emily.
incredible people included in this, and we're so grateful to be a part of so many people's lives, whether it's weekly, whether it's first time, regardless, it's all fun. It's all awe-inspiring to me that we get to do what we do with the people we get to do because of bourbon. It came from bourbon, and for us, it's even deeper. It came from music. It started with music, and it created this family that is untouchable, man. I'm telling you, we've got some of the best people on the planet that have come from this podcast, and again, we're so grateful that you wanted to be a part of it. That you've included yourself. It tells us that we're doing something right, and
Appreciate that, man.
and it makes it that much more intriguing moving forward to say, hey, what can we do to step our game up and make it that much better? And look, we've had our trials and tribulations on our podcast. We've had mic issues, technical issues. We've had all of these issues that we faced, and every week it's the same. They'll be in the comments telling us, man, you're getting there, but it's close. Try this. And before you still got 20, 25 people on live saying, let me help you get to where it needs to be. And it's like, man, how much more can you ask for, man?
That's cool to have that support instead of people just like somebody who doesn't do anything with their own lives critiquing you for trying to do something for yours, right?
Right.
Like I would much rather somebody be supportive and say, hey, here's what you can do that's going to be better. I know some things. Let me show you what I can do. That
it's really an enjoyable circumstance all across. I mean, there's not many people come on here and say, oh, this looks like shit, I'm leaving. Or, man, I can't hear you. They'll tell us they can't hear us, and they go sit there and wait. And then when they can hear us, they say, oh, there you are. Got it. Perfect. Don't touch it. But that's just the little things in this community that we've learned out of it. Man, it's incredible. I'm grateful to be a part of it. And obviously, we're not bashful people, right? You know, we've never met you before today. And you're sitting in my house.
Right.
That should tell you everything you need to know about who we are as people.
Right.
And on the flip side, it tells us who you are. That you're not hesitant to come. You've invited us to your home. It tells us that's the kind of community we have. Mm-hmm. And it's been an incredible journey, and we're grateful for all of you guys out there. We're grateful for you for being a part of it. And we look forward to plenty more corporations, collaborations, whatever you want to call it, moving forward, because I feel like 2026 is going to be a bigger year for all of us, for everybody. I feel it. It's coming. And I think we can make this huge. I want to talk about this Acadian Lore, because I've 2 or 3 sips of it.
I didn't take a sip yet. I was waiting. I didn't know you were sipping.
Cheers them. You cheers them.
Yeah. In traditional Bourbon Budz fashion. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. And again, look, we're almost 3 hours into this podcast, and look at the people sticking around. Guys, thank y'all so much. Cheers to all of you. And I know you're sticking around for the big giveaway, so we're going to do that here very, very shortly. This is incredible.
Yeah, I
expected it to be sweeter.
Yeah.
And I like that it's not. It's got a very long palate. Never said that before. But so typically a pour to me,
$69 a bottle.
Right. That's most of the time to me. You get through the palate, and then that finish starts to come in, and maybe your finish will linger a little bit. But like I find the palate drags clean in through the finish, and it's like a long palate. I don't know how else to describe that.
Did you get like peanuts, any?
I mean, maybe I'd have to get another sip, but I'm not gonna.
Right. Yeah, you got to drop.
Shit. The Acadian Lore is a problem. Quote the Bayou Cast. I'm telling you, there is some that I don't know if you're going to call it the palate or the finish, but it kind of runs together.
Yeah.
Like I still feel and taste the palate.
Well, let's go with what it is, right? You don't know if it's the palate or the finish. This is chapter 0, the story.
Right.
The story it's telling. It's just starting because it's chapter 0. It doesn't have a finish yet. I would argue there's not a finish to it yet.
You know what? I like that because I still feel the palate. That is.
You go with the nuts again?
No, I just.
So it's absolutely insane to me that it's still palate.
Yeah.
We're 2 minutes from sipping it, and the finish tastes like the palate, which means it's not a finish. It's got to still be the palate.
Yeah.
and it's awesome. It's
Oh,
delicious.
It's almost like they did that intentionally.
Right,
With
to
us being
make
the prologue.
to make you anticipate
Chapter
that.
1.
Right.
Good job.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had anything like that. I've never had a pour that the palate says, hang on, watch this. And it just
Sticks around.
just keeps going. And it's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and just keeps going. And it, like, wow,
It's
That's-
delicious.
it's delicious.
So, to me, that tastes better than the.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell you, I'll tell you this, and I don't know, I could be way out in left field, but now that I've sipped it, I get almost like a roasted marshmallow on the nose.
Really?
And there's something about the nose that reminds me of one of those
Steady
big
up,
jumbo
please.
marshmallows when you pull it out of the fire and
I agree.
you bust it open and it's like,
Now, Scott had some the other night too.
this is impressive.
It is. It's incredible.
So I'm getting,
I honestly, no difference.
Scott, they were going to do a Russell's blind tonight, man.
we
Help
were,
them out.
we
Yeah.
were doing a Russell's Blind.
Look, I'm glad you did this.
Yeah.
I am
Absolutely.
because I'm no disrespect to Gonzales, Louisiana.
I'd have never expected this
I'd have
coming
never-
out of
yeah.
Sugarfield.
No,
No way.
Huh.
That's
at
insane.
all.
Dude,
No
I just took another sip
disrespect.
and
That's-
they do tastings. I
Yes, Cody, they do.
can't get over this palate.
And if you need a tasting done and you don't want to go to Sugarfield, come to my house. I have the Sugarfield lineup and Acadian Lore.
And that's what we did to
Bar.
him when he
Yeah.
didn't remember how to get home.
That's right. That's what we did with them.
Like, dude, look at all this. You want to taste something? Come get it.
So
You know, and it, yeah.
But-
But
I'm just gonna touch this
save
again.
that Russell's.
It's
flavor.
not.
I
The
agree.
taste is great. It's delicious.
Mm.
But that's not even the impressive part to me.
Right.
The feel of that palate is downright ludicrous.
Cheers, hard.
Can't get over how good the palate feels and how long
Oh,
it
yeah.
just stays there, man. It's yeah, you can go around that way. No, it's impressive.
So
Kudos.
yeah, yeah, we got to get. I
I
got.
gotta get a bottle of that.
I was just fixing to say that. Like,
That's the one that
Not
you tell
too-
your friends,
there's
hey,
not-
you tried this, check this one out.
there's not too many bottles from Louisiana that I'm like. Besides the JT
The
Mellick
JT Mellick lineup and the
Yeah.
7-3 stuff.
and the
I love
7-3 stuff, but you know, it's like, yeah, you have to own one. Cody, Doug, everybody who's
Yeah,
watching.
we're gonna have to pop in at Sugarfield and get some of this
Yeah,
because this is ridiculous. I've never experienced any bourbon that just keeps going and going and going.
they moved to BR.
So what's crazy about this to me, most of the time that stuff makes me want to keep drinking. This makes me want to. I want to see how long it's gonna last. Oh yeah, you still might. It doesn't pick that up. Yeah.
That would have been funny though.
Doug, I can't say whether it was or not because I don't know if I remember it, but I will say this is impressive. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Also, this is what I'm going to ask before we rank this and do the big giveaway. Can I put 2 ounces of that in this barrel?
Absolutely.
Thank you, because I'm going to
5
go
bottles
balls
in my
a little
house.
As I would too when I.
Well, I have 5 bottles in my house. I'm waiting on my 6th bottle.
Matt,
bit. Well, go ahead and add a bottle or two to that because I want.
specifically requested bottle number 84 because that's the year I was born,
awesome.
and I wanted that one. And then I don't know, it got shuffled around or somebody else grabbed it from me. But he's got to bring Matt's got to bring my 6th bottle.
So that means we should be about 4 ounces away from filling this bottle up, this barrel back up. But we're going to close the night out on this pour.
Yep.
And while we're doing that, actually, no, we may not do that. We may.
And then go ahead. Go
We're
ahead.
going to close the night out on this Mellick.
I think we ought to before he leaves.
Yeah, we're going to do the big giveaway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do the big
So
giveaway.
that's why I wasn't
Just
even
in
going
case, I'll have to go home with it. I don't even know what it is. What is it? I'm really
So tonight's big giveaway is we're going to do a merch bundle, but we're going to intertwine some things a little bit on this. So, we just recently got a fresh batch of them guys merch, and we always got to shake things
84.
up.
Let's see here. I graduate. Well, Doug, I have bottles 2, 3, and 12. I think you had bottle number 3. I didn't know you had number 2, Brandon.
We always like to shake things up a little bit. So we've never given away any them guys merch. So here's what we're going to do for the big giveaway tonight. It's going to be a Bourbon Budz shirt with a Bourbon Budz hat. Now, mind you, if you need a large, bear with us. We're waiting on some more Bourbon Budz merch. But Bourbon Budz shirt, Bourbon Budz hat, a them guys shirt, and a fresh copy of them guys Reborn, album number 4. So that is our intertwining Bourbon Budz and them guys, the big giveaway tonight. If you have not shared the stream, go share it. We're going to give you a couple more minutes to share it and come in the comments with the word shared or the big giveaway. And if you request us to sign this album, we can probably, we know a couple guys. We might be able to make that happen. I'm not positive, but we might. Now, hey, what's going on, Matt? Glad to see you here, buddy.
Oh, 84 is on the way.
I was going to tell you if you were here earlier and I didn't see it, it could have had something to do with the birthday. Now,
Matt, they liked it, buddy.
Oh yes, it's absolutely incredible. So if you had anything to do with that, Matt, thanks.
But he's the guy.
Want a little bit of this?
He's the one responsible.
No.
Telling Luna know or me?
Luna.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna get your butt up here.
Let me have that.
Matt Myers is one half of Acadian lore.
Okay. Well, Matt, that's absolutely incredible.
Oh, what's up?
Before we sip on this melon, I do want to give it a ranking, and that's because you're here. I really want you to hear this. What you think about
9 all day.
it? How much you said that bottle is?
$69.99, right, Matt?
$70.
$70. I'm giving that a 9 all day.
I think overall experience, easily a 9.5. I'm giving my first 10, well, my second 10 of the night. And the reason I'm giving it a 10 is that palate is something
It is.
else.
It is absolutely amazing.
Like, Matt, I've never experienced that in a pour. Thank you. That is absolutely incredible. The palate is insane.
She's like the microphone.
So I'll say this
Hey.
to elaborate on my 10.
Aiden,
If
I'm getting Luna.
Oh yeah, she'll love the shit out of you. Absolutely.
Microphone. That probably sounded real weird for people.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
So I'm going to elaborate on the 10 just a little bit. If I had that bottle and I own that bottle, of all the bottles I have in my collection, if my friend looked at me, came in and said, I want you to show me something that is going to absolutely knock me off my feet, I don't know any of my friends that have had a pour that feels like that.
Right.
And that's the one I'm going to.
Yep. I have to get my hands on some bottles.
To me, that's a perfect score. You have impressed me to a point of where I have to have it. That's incredible.
There you go.
Oh, I don't want to beg, but somebody put me a bottle on the side. I work right here in Donaldsonville. I'll be there soon. All right. So again, tonight's big giveaway is a Bourbon Budz hat, a Bourbon Budz shirt, a Them Guys shirt, and a copy of Them Guys Reborn. If you want it signed, message us, let us know if you win. But we're going to go ahead and do this big giveaway tonight. And again, before we do that, thank you so much, Clay, for coming.
Not a problem, man.
Man, we appreciate you. And we look forward to anything and everything we are capable of doing with you moving forward, man. It's been a hell of a show.
Oh, it's been a blast. I've had a killer time,
I
man.
told you that 3 hours don't feel like 3 hours. Now, yeah, Tyler, you want to come sit down? You want to come spin the wheel with me? Come on. All right, guys. So Tyler's going to give y'all good luck. Hey, now, can you shuffle this wheel? You cannot shuffle it. Okay. Well, guys, good luck to everybody on the big giveaway tonight. Luna and Tyler said that they want to go ahead and spin it. On the count of 3, guys. Bayou Cask, is he in there?
Is Oak Cedar on this one?
I see him. Yep, top left. Kind of like 11 o'clock.
Oh, me?
Well, I see the Bayou Cask. Let's see where you at.
I shared.
Hayden, you got Clay in there? As Oak and Cedar or Clay?
I did.
Yeah, I think he did.
I typed it way early on.
That might have been before he moved on to this other wheel.
Well, I copy it. I missed
Got it.
Make sure you had him.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, it just added
Yeah,
the share.
I just did it a second ago. Yeah,
Technology, bro, it'll get you every time.
crazy stuff.
All right, guys. On the count of three, and again, good luck and thank you to everybody for participating tonight. On the count of three, Tyler, you coming with me? Well, you right here. Okay, you got to come over here. Right here where my hand is. Do what I'm doing.
Backwards from what you think it needs to be.
Do what I'm doing. You ready?
I still hadn't.
No, you
that
backwards.
yet.
Other hand. Do just like me. Ready?
Uh,
1, 2, 3, go! All right, good luck to everybody. Thank y'all so much for participating. And again, y'all come in the comments and show some love to our brother, Mr. Clay Johnson from Oak and Cedar. Make sure you like, follow, and share Oak and Cedar. It's going to be a big year in 26. I promise you.
Get Matt in there.
Oh, this Mellick is incredible.
So I got something on the
I'm
note.
glad I was... Bruh.
No, he did not.
No, he did not.
Wow.
All right. I guess that's a parting gift for tonight. Y'all show some love one more time in the comments. For Oak and Cedar, y'all show some love and congratulate them for winning the big giveaway tonight. The cool thing is, I can't give you all the signatures tonight, but you can get the album, you can get the shirts, the hat, everything. You're here. So,
Yep.
guys, congratulations again to
Oh,
Mr. Clay Johnson at Oak and Cedar.
right.
Trish,
I said I wanted.
pulled a poodle on us.
I said I wanted to go home with some albums anyway.
You did?
He pulled a poodle on us, man. That's what Poodle did. Poodle came sit in and won the big giveaway, the Penelope Private Select. So
Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it.
guys.
Get off
It has
me.
been a great.
Get
night.
out.
Actually, we're running almost
Go.
early.
Get down.
It's good because we got to be up early as shit.
Yeah. I gotta run.
Let's
Well,
go.
we're gonna go ahead and get your stuff together so you can,
Yeah,
you
man.
can grab it. Now, guys, thank y'all so much for being here and participating. Y'all show some love to Tyler too in the comments while you're here, and Luna because they love y'all too. But until next time, I'm Chet,
I'm John.
and we are Bourbon Budz. Good night, everybody. We love you. Peace.
See you next time.